Oh look, when I do a speed test, suddenly our download is back up to 110. But yeah, we're just holding out till Thursday. Oh, look at that fat upload. Look at that, that's huge. Oh, look at it struggle to get above 0.3 megabytes per second. Ugh. Look at it go. You're trying your hardest, Scout. You can do it, I believe in you. Look at you, 0.75, look at you. Nearly 1 whole megabyte per second. Look at you go. Look at you go. This is incredible. I'm having such an amazing time. Alright, I guess I'm back. How long I'm back for, nobody knows. Guess we'll find out. Hopefully it'll behave per fight. We're just getting per fight snippets. So for realsies, now we put Warren or whatever his name is in the dirt. Hey, hello Josh. How are you? So as you can see, we're back to our usual issues of the stream kind of just dying because Virgin Media are hugely competent at their whole provide an internet service in a reasonable time frame sort of thing. So yeah, we're just gonna do that. The school tournament has only just started. I really haven't been live for very long. Oh, that was a nice bounce tech. I hadn't thought of doing that. Ah, and I landed upside down. All right. This is a really good area for bounce tech. Oh, why didn't you run into it? Yeah, there's a Rivals of Aether tournament. It's part of the UKIE circuit. I am a TO and caster for it. Yeah, there was plans to be like a summit-style invitational at the end of it, but because of, you know, COVID, that's not really happening anymore. But, you know, we're still doing an online circuit, so... people should definitely tune in. There was a newbies tournament on Saturday that we casted that was very, very good. Jack got top 8 in it, which was really cool. Jamie went 0-2. Omega lol. But yeah, it's free to enter. So if you've got Rivals of Aether, you've got nothing better to do. I'm gonna be streaming the bracket over on their channel anyway. And then come back to here if maybe the internet hasn't decided that it is not gonna work at all today. So yeah, you'll at least be hearing my voice over on a different channel before we come back. This can't be happening. I'll also raid the channel as well to send everyone over there just to make it easier for you guys. But has been linked. It should be fun. I'm not going to be playing in it as much as the turnout is small. I'm not going to be playing in it because I don't want to have to juggle it. Alright, we've reached the semi-finals, which will begin at this desk. Hey, you couldn't beat Bill even if you trained for a jillion years. Terry, didn't we free you up on the first day? A jillion years? How long is that? Oh, you know, it's a bazillion kazillion. I don't think those numbers are real, Liv. Hey, shut up. You making fun of me? You think I'm stupid? I know my math. Point made. Will the contestants please stand in front of the desk and chat? Like, everything's coming through, right? I'm not just talking to a wall. Well, more so than streaming already is. Are you still in bracket, Dennis? It's like Bull's gonna be the final opponent. That doesn't answer my question. Are you still in bracket? Ready? Are you okay? It's all over for you. Oh yeah, the seal kid. Now I can actually run you down. I think I'm gonna stick with submarine bomb because I can. Alright. Wow, that did so little damage. He's a tanky build, I see. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Ah, you have a submarine as well. Why did you jump into your own submarine? Are you stupid? Fire does a lot of damage. I was hoping that my pod would have gone further, but it didn't. Wow, that dropped on me, okay. Well, that was that. Yeah, it seems that the net is at least functioning in terms of upload, and as I drew attention to it, it immediately stops. And I'm being called. BRB. Well, it's all in the name. You've at least arrived. Hopefully, I've been watching the bitrate for a little bit, and it seems to be stabilizing, or at least for a bit. So we're gonna play it by ear and see what we can do. We are in these. We just finished the semifinals of. The class tournament. We took down some irrelevant character, then we took down Warren, that guy that left our team in the first day. So basically another irrelevant character. We took down Terry, the guy that we also flattened on the first day. So another irrelevant character. And now we have Bull, a character with a unique sprite. This is the final round. The remaining divers are Eli and Bull. Let the game begin.
I figured you'd run off by now, but let me commend you on today's progress. If you lose Liv, I mean, the numero unos are all over. We clear on that?
Yeah, I don't want to see you crying after the match either.
That's Liv for you. She's not the slightest bit about losing.
Would both contestants please step forward? We're ready to start the final round.
Let's go, Eli.
All right, gamers. Let's hit the savvy, which I should have done like during the break screen. But thanks for sticking around, everyone. Much appreciated. I know it's not great when the stream keeps dying like this, but hopefully Thursday will fix it. Hopefully he shows up early on Thursday, so I can actually test the net for the whole day and see if it's actually gonna work.
It's all or nothing. 1, 2, 3.
Did that message to Jade actually send? Sonic Circuit. Okay. Oh wait, if it's Sonic Circuit, I can't use Submarine Bomb. I just can't. It's so slow. It's so slow. I couldn't possibly use it. That's, you know, very important. Them legs, so I can run against the current. Get that pod all sorted out. That lovely TOS check. The head pat. And very important, for good luck. All right. It is time to take it to Bull and his Alright, he landed upside down. Oh, I could have actually submarine bombed him here. You saw what I was That was a lot of damage. He actually... Oh, look at the safe retreat. You love to see it. You love to see the gamer. Just the gamer genes. Alright. We're scrapping, boy. We're just scrapping. No, we're not doing anything else. We're just straight up scrapping now. You have a nice charge, bro. Oh. Yeah, I got greedy. Well, and just like that. And LaFoley, welcome to the chat. How are you doing, my man? We've been having a shaky stream so far, but we're doing our best. Playing custom Robo Arena. A blast from the past. It is indeed very, very hot, and it's actually one of the few times I'm streaming without wearing some form of overcoat. But that could change at a moment's notice.
Now I know what Liv sees in you, Eli. Who would have thought you could have improved so much in such a short time? You made your point. Wow, you beat Bull? You're really what numero uno needed, Eli. Well, I lost the bet, so I'll help you out in any way I can. Really? I always keep my word.
Great, Eli, now our team can stay together.
Your next competition is against Forrester Prep. Don't make us look bad.
We won't. Yeah, so, for the tournament later, Leo, I'm switching over. So I will actually raid the Rivals UK channel and then hot swap my stream keys over because I'm also the stream runner for Rivals UK. So I'll be sending everyone over to there. I'll be casting over at Rivals of Aether. And then depending on how fast the tournament runs, we'll throw it right back to here. Because I was planning to go live until around about 10. I have no idea how long bracket's going to take, what games are getting streamed, etc. And it's using a replay system, so it's all not as fast as it could be. But we're gonna see. I would have liked to play, but one, I haven't practiced, and two, with my internet doing this, like, I would probably get DQ'd, like, in all honesty. So it's like, I'd rather not subject someone to the game just dropping out because our net is non-functional. And it also means I wouldn't be able to play in other weeks because I'd already be down like points, and it would be kind of really annoying to get back up in points to catch up. So I'll be casting, but will not be playing.
Congratulations, Eli, you are our champion.
I am pleased to award you with the plaque for your outstanding performance, Eli.
You got the tournament award. You won this plaque at the Mid-Heart High tournament. That's great, Eli. Congrats, Eli, you were great out there. Since Eli won this year's tournament, Team Numero Uno will represent our school. They will compete with our sister school in a few days. I'd like to wish Dennis, Liv, and Eli good luck as they represent Mid-High. Again, congrats, you really are something, Eli. That was amazing, I'm not kidding. By the way, I'm sorry I didn't mention the competition with our sister school. Hey, why'd you tell them not to mention it if you were just gonna blab about it? I wanted you to concentrate on your match with Bull, and look, it worked. Yeah, this game is it's the most recent custom Robo game in the series. It's a mech battler, as you kind of saw. Welcome back to chat, gamers. Hello. We have we got people back, and somehow we have 9 people. We dipped and came back with more people than I knew were here to begin with. So I guess we're back. To be fair, I don't usually look, especially because the net keeps DCing. It makes it really hard to tell because Streamlabs doesn't actually raw update it a lot of the time. Like, there'll be like 7 people chatting and it'll just be like, you have 1 viewer. And I'm like, But, you know, we'll be chilling. So pretty much what we missed there is they explained that this is a pretty consistent tradition where Mid-Heart High selects their champion through this tournament, and they go and fight against their sister school, whose name I've already forgotten. And Bull usually represents this school and loses to Serene every single year. So this is our first chance to change the tradition by 1, not sending Bull, and 2, rolling Serene. But apparently, rumors on the net be saying that she's mastered some new technique where her Robo turns gold and goes Super Saiyajin. Bull doesn't understand it. It's not illegal because it's been officially approved, but not much else is known about the Super Saiyajin Robo. And no, it's not illegal because it's been officially approved. Where did you hear about this? I seriously doubt you actually saw this happen. I heard my teammates talking about it, but all they've heard are rumors. So we don't even know the source. Hey, why are you acting so nice all of a sudden anyway? Why are you so suspicious, Liv? Don't you remember what we agreed on? Have you heard the rumors? I said I'd help you if you won. If I can't beat the competition, I expect you to. Huh, weird. I guess Bull isn't that bad after all. And to think, all that energy I wasted hating his guts. Oh well. Say, Eli, don't you think it's about time we headed to Neobrain? I feel a lot better now that our team's destiny hasn't met with certain doom. Why do you have to be so melodramatic, Dennis? Anyway, let's go to Neobrain at the very western end of the Harbor District, right? Right, the Harbor District's west of us. We need to go even farther west. You ready to make that trek? Now let's go. Remember, it's the west of the Harbor District. Yes, Dennis, I know. Alright. Step 1. Step 1. Now that we've gotten that out of the way. What? How'd that go down there? Yeah, the walking animations definitely imply that we have some sort of skeletal impediment. It's not amazing. As much as Team Numero Uno is what we're called, I think really Team Head Bob is really the strat. So, okay, so I have now one massive gripe with this game. They very clearly blocked off the eastern thing. Because, you know, we're supposed to go west. But this, earlier, they referred to this direction as south. This is south of where we were, according to them. Which makes no sense whatsoever. They called this place south. Which you go, okay, maybe it's upside down. South is top, north is down. Which would mean west would be this way. But no, west is actually this way. So, yeah, it's broken. We're going west again. We're going to Neobrain Incorporated. So, where do we go from here? Well, probably the receptionist desk, right? I bet that person over on the right is the receptionist. Say, since it's to your dad's office, it might be best if you went over. You think you could? Please? Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I like the theme for this area because Neobrain kind of reminds me of like a Pokemon gym. This is a free battle space provided by Neobrain. You're welcome to use any of the holo- Oh, I'm sorry, you're not here to practice, are you? Do you have an appointment with someone? Please go to the receptionist desk on the 2nd floor. Okie dokie. Wait, are you a clerk? Ah, you're not open yet? For plot reasons? Cool. Receptionist on the 2nd desk. That would be... Why are you looking so shifty? I apologize, but only authorized personnel are allowed past this point. Alright, well I'm about to become authorized personnel. You must be Eli. Your father said you'd be here today. Oh yeah, apologies. It's super inconsistent. All you missed is basically, we have made our way to Neobrain, and I complained about map geometry. Where this is south, but this is west. Which is impossible. Use the left elevator to get to the development floor. Alright. Alright, we're on the 7th floor. Oh, all 3 of you are here. Bull is not on the team. But he was kind of helping us out, being a homie, letting us know about the rumors of the Super Saiyan robot. But no, he is currently still the leader of Team Grapple Gang. And now we basically were self-invited to Neobrain Incorporated. We introduced Liv and Dennis to our parents and sister. And then they self-invited themselves over to Neobrain, and Dad was like, yeah, that's chill. Kind of like my dad, where you ask him for something, he's like, yeah, that's, sure, whatever. Let's go. So here we are.
we're now on the 7th floor, the development floor of NeoBrain Incorporated, a super important tech company. This office is pretty awesome. Sorry, but we're still getting things ready. Would you mind waiting a little bit more? Feel free to wander around this floor and look around for trouble. Really? We can look at anything? Thank you so much. All right. All right, so they've just... Yep. Off they go. Why don't you take a look around too, Eli? I'll let you know when we're ready. All right, I'm gonna check and see what the TO said for Rivals of Aether because it's pretty... Right. I've been given the option. We're gonna play it by ear for now. I don't think it's a good idea to swap over to the rival stream. I'd feel bad tanking a professional stream. Yeah, so we may be streaming for longer than I intended because I would rather have my own scuffed stream than scuffing a professional stream.
What's a child doing here? Get out of here.
All right, edgelord. This is the employees' lounge. I'm taking a quick break before I get back to work. And do keep me up to date if a chat drops. I'm sure I will notice it when suddenly everything dies. The lounge has a great view of the ocean. It's nice to look out across the water and staring at my computer for so long. That's very true. The code is nice to take a look out the window. It's actually kind of convenient that I have straight out the window for my stream. Not only does it give me natural light, but it does, you know, if I sort of peer over, I can see the top of a roof or something. I basically can't see anything below the monitors, which are like this high, which means I can't actually see anything. Not that it would matter because it's just like double terraced. So I would just be looking at housing. So all I can see is the sky, which is actually very blue, which is nice. A lot less pollution out and cloud. All right, so skinless custom robos. This is one of our special test facilities. It can replicate total vacuums in zero-G environments. We use this facility to test robo functionality within various harsh environments. You're opposite a primary school, Monka S. Yeah, no, I can imagine that being not great. Jade has made it back from Jade has made it back from her first day at work successfully. Hasn't died. I don't know if she's in chat yet. I think she's like cooling off. But yeah, she hasn't died yet, which is nice. Children very much carriers of disease. And she is very susceptible to it, so just hoping every day that she doesn't drop dead out of nowhere. And one day she'll get a flu jab, and I'll be less tilted about it. Wow, they can create an exact replica of deep sea and space. That's just amazing. Alrighty. So, okay, there was only 2 rooms. Like pigeons. Yeah, children are like pigeons, but infinitely less cool. Pigeons are actually pretty cool. Alright, so this looks questionable because he is very much just staring at this woman. However, she looks kind of like my favorite character. People know who I'm talking about. She's got the hair and she's got the skin color. We have found ourselves yet another Yoruichi. Alright, Dennis, what you doing? This is Kinjal. She said that this is her research lab. Alright, Kinjal. That's disappointing. Oh, you must be Dr. Giri's son. I'm Kinjal. Nice to meet you. Dr. Mars and I work in this lab. What's this? Project Hadron? What are you doing? This is highly confidential. Please stay away from there. You're lucky Dr. Mars isn't here. He would have had gone ballistic. Oh, I'm sorry. Just don't do it again. Why don't you go over to the other lab? I'm sure they're ready for you by now. What's up, Dad? Oh, there you are, Eli. We're ready here. Did you get everything you wanted to see? I mean, I've seen everything possible. I had to step into my lab. How was your match today? Guess what? Eli won. Wow. Wow. He's a champion. Way to go, bro. There was no match for him. Congratulations, Eli, you won. Could I ask a question? Sure, ask me anything. What type of robo are you working on now? I know that different robos are designed for different purposes. Well, I develop robos for combat now, but I used to develop robos for space exploration. I recently started work on a new combat robo that builds off the space exploration technology. So you make robots that we can use? Yep. And that's why it's important for us to hear your feedback. There's something on my mind. That robo over there, is that a Ray Mark III? You're a quick one, Liv, yes. I'm currently in charge of the Ray Mark III. I read about it in this month's Robo Freaks. It's in final stages of development, right? Eli never told me you were in charge of that. That's because I didn't know. Do you think it'll be possible for Eli to try it out? Wouldn't you like to try it out? I'm afraid I can't grant you that wish. You see, it's still a prototype. I have an idea. Why don't you use the Ray Mark II for a battle? We can check Commander's ability at this deck here. I'm particularly interested in Eli's skills. Eli's progress, as his skills have advanced so quickly. That sounds interesting. Let's try it out. Are you tired, Eli? There's no point competing if you aren't at your best. You're fine, right? Yeah, sure, whatever. That's the spirit. Your opponent will be an autonomous robo. Fight it however you want. Once you're ready, stand on the left side of the deck. Alright, let's rock and roll. You ready? Battle routine set. Execute. Alright, we'll be playing against Pike with the flame gun, direct bomb, feint, and standard legs. So we'll be able to run him down. Oh, he got a perfect launch. That sucks. Ah, he hit the wall. What a dumbass. That does 110 on hit. Flame gun's actually kind of gross. Oh, I changed my bomb type. I forgot I'm not using... Oh, that was risky. That was super risky. You can see what I was going for, though. Woof. I'll take the trade because I can play outside of that range. You do too much. Don't. Yike, dude. That looked like a painful way to be birthed. Yeah, shot out of a cannon. It's a rough one. Alright, you're off for a bit of food. See you later, Leo. Thanks for dropping by. Always much appreciated. Hopefully next time you're in stream, it will be slightly more consistent. But yeah, Thursday. I usually take a 2-day break from streaming, Tuesday, Wednesday. And Thursday is usually when I'm back. Yeah, have a good one. Well, this is surprising. Eli, it appears your will and mental energy are very strong. I'm a protagonist. What does that mean? It means he's actually a natural commander. Of course, there's other abilities a commander needs, but the most important thing you need is strong mental energy. You see, when you dive, the robo reads your brainwaves and uses that information to power itself. I get it. It's like you and your robo are the same. That's amazing. So if you'd won 4 battles at the tournament... 4? You've only had 4 battles and you're already this strong? Well, I farm a guy constantly every morning, but that's besides the point. Oh, sorry to interrupt. I was just listening to what you had to say. Eli, is that your researcher instinct telling you something, Kinjal?
I'm sure you're not going to just leave without a test. Now all you need is numbers. You gotta birth the numbers with your gamer genes. I'm jealous of you, Eli. I've only been diving for a couple of days, and you've already impressed 2 NeoBrain developers. Make that 3. Oops, my bad. By the way, Eli, it seems your Ray Mark II is in critical condition. Your recent activity must be stressing you. Be careful, you wouldn't want to break it. Well, that's because maybe my coach is an insane human being that just keeps throwing me into stuff. Speaking totally hypothetically, if Eli's Robo broke, could he try out the Ray Mark III? Good one. But in all seriousness, I'm afraid that's impossible. Even though he's my son, I'm bound by a confidentiality agreement. Ray Mark III, That's an interesting proposition. What was that, Kinjal? What? Oh, nothing. Anyway, will you be stopping by on a regular basis, Eli? Well, Eli, what do you think? Would you mind stopping by here so we can run more tests? By the look of today's results, I think your skills could grow substantially. I do hope you consider it. You're a very interesting case, Eli. Yay, we get to come back here again. It's so lucky that you joined our team, Eli. Oh, Dennis, you really wear your heart on your sleeve, don't you? The foreshadowing so hard right now. Yeah, it's it's not great. I couldn't possibly imagine what could go wrong here. Well, thanks a bunch, you guys. Sorry to keep you here so long. I'll take you downstairs now. It's funny also having played the game, I'm sure I thought nothing when I was a kid when they did like some aspects of the foreshadowing. I'm just looking at like, wow, they could not have been less subtle if they tried. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. I learned so much today. Oh, no, thank you. Please take care of Eli. Of course. I still have some work that I need to do. I'll see you later. Thank you very much. It's pretty late. Feel like heading home now? Yeah, sure. Let's skip the day. Will it teleport me? Alright, it force walked me. Nice. Oh, you're just in time. Dinner's almost ready. I guess I'm just gonna sit in the chair instead of talk to the mother. Honey, we're home. What a day. Welcome home, you two. Have a seat. I was just about to put dinner on the table. How was your visit to NeoBrain today? Did you have fun? That's good. I'm sure your father was glad to see you. I should just... No. Dad work boring. I sure was. You guys are welcome to stop by whenever you want. I'm curious to see your skills too, Eli. How about you and I battle next time? That's a good point. It'd be cool to see Tamara in the ring. Whew, that meal was fab. I'm stuffed. Delicious as always. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm gonna get ready for bed. Don't stay up too late, Eli. You know, it might be the point where I start skipping these lines of dialogue, as it seems they are consistent. Alright, I want to well, first I'm going to save, and then after that I save, I want to check something. So I want to see if there's a button that I can use for something. Alright, this is unfortunately going to pause the music, but I want to control... It does not appear that there's... Oh, hotkey config. I was kind of hoping there was just something... Wait. No, this doesn't... It doesn't seem to have it, which is kind of annoying. Ah, well. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom, because
Leo spammed hydrate like you would not believe, so I have taken on a sizable portion of water, and the water needs to escape. So I'm gonna be right back for like less than a minute. Don't go anywhere. I shall see you very shortly. And of course, the hydrates are gonna come in now. I will redeem those when I get back. Wowee. Ooh, it's painful. Ooh-wee. Oof. All right. Welcome all. Welcome back to Custom Robo Arena. I have redeemed the hydrates. The mono coins have been spent. I'm sure you can find them by slapping a desk or something behind a flower pot in various places. As I'm gonna start things with breakfast. Say, Eli, I hear there's a pretty big Robo Center nearby. So custom robos are all the rage around here too. Now that Eli's gotten into custom robo, maybe he'll become a regular there. It would be a good chance to make friends. Ah, look at the time. Looks like we better go. Thanks for breakfast, Mom. You better be on your way too. Okie dokie, let's go. I assume we're just going to school. It's kind of hard to keep track of like days in this game. But everyone else seems to be at school, so this does seem like a regular school day. What are you up to, Mr. Stubbs? Oh, Eli, do me a favor. If my wife asks if I've been fighting Robo to school, tell her that I've been really busy with class, yeah? And so I haven't been playing at all. You never get one of these parents are like, this is stupid, get a real job? I mean, Mom was kind of like that. She kind of was like, I don't know, Robo seemed kind of dangerous. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Yeah, this is my walking to school music. This game's OST just slaps. It do be... Wait, are you the kid that doesn't read the manual? You want to battle? We gotta farm someone before class, it's very important. It gets your mind ready. Might have lost that girl, but I think I can beat you. Bro, are you one of those guys that went like 0-2 in bracket and then just left the venue? Didn't like try and play friendlies, didn't watch Top Cut, you know, so you can see the people that maybe beat the people that beat you. You just dipped straight after tournament? Is that what you're basically admitting to? Come on, man. Do you not know who I is? Alright, that cuts off that route. Come on, give me that perfect. Give me that perfect. Give me that perfect. far away. Come on. One more, chat. One more. Woo! Oh, no. No, I just needed one. No. Ah, well. I've been losing a lot of matches lately. I think this is what is known as a slump. Whatever. Alright, we go to class. Very important that we go into the wrong class. Very, very important that you forget that you're in class B every single time. Hey, Liv. I didn't get any sleep last night. I kept thinking about how Soul Boost works. Nobody told you it was called Soul Boost. How do you know that? Morning, Liv's been all like this all morning. Yeah, she kind of crazy. Also, with farming one of our fellow students, we have upgraded to the Journeyman level. Now, level 1 Journeyman. Good morning. If you all boot up your computers, we'll begin. Eli sat in class. Eli zoned out. The entire day passed. Thank you for not making me sit through class. Man, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't stop thinking about how to tech grabs. I've had days like that, to be honest. Like, I'm just thinking, it's like, if I sweep at the end of this route, I might sacrifice damage, but then I get this option. But really, if I just needed to spend the cash and blow someone up, I could do this. And like 4 hours have passed, and I'm still lying in bed thinking about like combos. Or like Susanoo stuff is like, if I wanted to go full on silverback gorilla and beat my chest in neutral, I could probably do an extra rotation of this on counter hit. And it's just like, wow, my brain hasn't rested in the slightest. I actually don't know where we're going. Are we going back to Neo Brain? Was anyone else paying attention to the story? I wasn't. Bad news, Eli. Liv went over to Forrester prep team all by herself. This rivalry between Midheart and Forrester really hits up when we get close to competition. If Liv gets caught spying, there's no telling what they'll do to her. Why would they do something? You make it sound like there's mafia. For all we know, they could be making her eat cafeteria food. That's it, I'm going to Forrester. I can't let her go by herself. I gotta stop her before something terrible happens to her. Like you could do anything. Yeah, there is a story. It actually does, like, Custom Robo somehow actually does manage to hit pretty hard. To go to the school is in this direction. But, yeah, as much as there hasn't been much because we're still in the tournament arc of the anime, we will eventually have a plot. What have I done? I'm all alone. Eli, you came. I knew you'd come. Let's go together. Forest is this way. And I'm gonna stay behind you because I'm scared. Hey, Eli, you see that school on the top of the hill? That's Forrester. I could have guessed from the fact that it was massive. You really didn't need to say. She's probably over here if I was to guess. Oh, she's surrounded. Look, for the millionth time, do I really look that suspicious? Could you let me go now? No, something's not right. I saw you writing something down when you were hiding. Wait a sec, I know who she is. She's Liv, the captain of Midheart High. What, you're Liv? Now I remember. You were the support for last year's Robo Cup champ, right? I heard you and Eddie split, though all I can say is, whoa. Where it is, she's having a tough time recruiting teammates. Looks like Midheart's gonna have a weak team this year. Too bad for them. So that's why you were spying on us? Worried about the competition? Sounds like you've got a reason. The tournament is gonna be one big joke, but we'll be the ones laughing, so, like, heh. Huh? Who's there? Oh, they found our super secret hiding place of the doorway. Oh, how rude of us. We didn't notice we had guests back there. Since you've come all this way, why don't we have a battle?
We'll see how good the famous Eli's so-called abilities are. Yo, I'm famous? Let's go.
Wait. You thought the stream died? I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, also, I'll be streaming longer than I thought. Jamie's already 0-1 in Yuki Circuit. Alright, yeah, so I'm just gonna keep streaming. Alright, so what you missed was Liv magically has remembered the name for Liv has magically remembered the name for the thing that Bull was talking about, and then disappeared off to go track it down at the school. Got caught spying because she's very stealthy in her bright pink. And then we went to go track them down, and our super secret hiding place of the doorway was scouted immediately. Oh, you pieced out about half an hour ago? Yeah, no, I basically, whilst I was waiting for the net to stabilize, I also got a call from Jade, spoke to her, caught up, yada yada yada. And then the net crapped out again. So I just messaged the guys over at Rivals that is like, there's no point in me streaming because I can't guarantee that I'm gonna do a good stream because it might cut out and it would look really bad on like a professional channel. So I would rather not stream on their channel and look scuffed. If it's scuffed on my channel, it's like whatever. You know what you're getting. You got that big rocky boy to the left of your name. You know that you're getting a scuffed stream until Thursday. Like, it just be like that. It's whatever. But if you're coming to Rivals UK and you're like, oh, this is the official place of Rivals of Aether in the UK. Oh, the stream died. Oh, the stream died. Oh, the stream died. Ah, it's kind of scuffed. UK kind of scuffed. So, I didn't want to do that. And instead, I decided to, they gave me the go-ahead to just not stream on their account today. So unfortunately, we'll not be streaming Yuki. But that does mean we get more time playing Custom Robo here. So strap in and we'll keep hoping that those kilobytes stay above 3.5k and don't dip significantly. We'll just keep doing our best. But yeah, on with the plot. We've leveled up to Journeyman by farming some random guy in front of class again. And now we're paying our lumps. Stop complaining and get in front of the deck. You're not going anywhere until you fight. Looks like we're gonna have to fight. Go get him, Eli. I don't even get to save. You ready? Sure. Looks like you won't have to wait about your beatdown. I'll give it to you right now. Okay, so a man... No wonder this guy's so aggressive. When your Robo is that short, he's probably... Like, we've got default models for everyone, but that man's definitely, like, this tall. He's definitely like... I'm gonna give you your beatdown right now. I do like to just base the personalities of all the default background characters off of their Robos, as we don't really get much insight into their personalities otherwise, as everyone is an irrelevant-ass character. I sure wish my teammates would help. I mean, Dennis entered the school bracket. He entered the school bracket with us, and it's undisclosed as to what round he exited in. Oh, well, you know what? I deserve that. That was atrocious decision-making on my part. The famous Eli is kind of washed. Oh, but look at the combo! He's so good. All right. See? It was the make you think I'm washed into actually pop off strat and then go back to being washed. It's like a tide. There'll be the high tide and then the low tide. All right, so I feel kind of bad about slide kicking an old man over and over again, like a short old man. I'm just gonna blow myself up. I was too close. I gotta remember that doesn't put invincibility the way I keep thinking it does. So no, we weren't spying on Bull before the match. We did just beat Bull fair and square. But after winning the tournament, that basically means we're the representative for our school versus our sister school over in Forrester. Liv went to go track down someone from Forrester because there was rumors that Serene, the guy that always beats Bull every year, has learned some technique that makes her Robo glow gold. And this was keeping Liv up all night, so she was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go track her down and find out about this mysterious technique. And she got caught because she's wearing bright pink while she's trying to do stealth work, and unsurprisingly, everyone noticed her. So that's where we are. So we got caught bailing out our spy while spying on the spy in the only doorway to the building, and were surprised that people found us. What are you doing over there? Hey look, it's an important character. What Robo did Bull use? He used... It was like the bulky green one with like the yellow head and like the red chin thing. I forget its actual name. Wait, the bright pink camo jacket at the hardware store wouldn't be effective? Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I really thought that maybe because it was like, you know, when you're playing Gmod, you're playing a map that you haven't loaded all the textures in, how it goes pink and black because you're missing the texture. I thought that was what she was going for. She was trying to just basically be an invisible texture. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. It's crazy. A real immersion breaker, I know. Serene. From the slack-jawed look of your opponent, I'm guessing he doesn't belong to our club. You do know that it's against the rules to battle with students from other schools, don't you? Learn something new every day. I do my best to be informational, educational, and generally just an idiot. I tried to balance things out, so you never know what you're getting. She forgot to cover her face, that was. The color was fine. Ah, yeah, she was just a floating head. It really does draw attention to you. You have an important match tomorrow. If something happened here, we'd have to cancel it. Would you ever give that any possibility? You're from Midheart. That's right, team numero uno. Would you please explain to me what you're doing here? Rockhound, that's his name. Yeah. He kind of got mocked, to be honest. I had more trouble with Terry than I did with him. I kind of just, like, clapped him. I see. I think I understand the situation a little better now. I'd like to apologize for my teammates. Since we both have an important match tomorrow, let's just pretend that this never happened, alright? I understand. I hope we have a good, clean fight tomorrow. Yeah, we'll just be heading off now. Oh my days, rare footage of Dennis leading the party. Clip it, because we're never going to see it again. Now everyone, back to your training. Ah, I totally messed up. I really didn't think I'd get caught before seeing Forrester's special move. You take too many chances, Liv. I hope you at least found out about the soul boost. That's the thing, I didn't find out anything. What a waste. But someone must know something about the soul boost. Good design. It's kind of Cynthia? I can see it, yeah. Maybe like a little bit younger. Because also she doesn't have like... You know what? She reminds me of Satellizar from Freezing. I would bring Satellizar up on screen, but I can never trust the internet when it comes to images of freezing. Alright. Satellizar L. Bridget. Can I find an image that isn't against TOS? There we go. See that? That right there. That is Serena. If I've ever seen one. For sure. So... Hey. Wait a minute. What, did you think of something? Yeah, it's a very important plot window, so you can see into her heart or something. And so you can see when she's overusing her powers. Because I think she gets, like, mad veiny. What, did you think of something? I'm just guessing. Someone at the Robo Center might know something about Soul Boost. The Robo Center gets a lot of... I pressed the X button like a Neanderthal. Hey, wait for me! Alright, let's go to the Robo Center. I'm surprised they didn't make us all walk together, but here we are. You know what, for plot reasons, I'm going to ignore that man. And I see I see mashed potato on that side plate, the Robo Center. So we're not going over to Neobrain. This is the school. The Robo Center is up this way. To the definitely not south. Do you ever read the Power Girl comic where she explains that titty window is an empty space because she couldn't decide on a logo? You know what? I respect that. I respect that immensely. As the titty window is a placeholder fabric. You know, stitching might just ruin the quality of the suit, so you don't want to stitch and then de-stitch and then stitch. You know how I know the world isn't flat? Because we don't have any cool custom robos. Welcome to the Robo Center. I don't know why I spoke to her, because she's not tomorrow. Nurse Joy looking ass. Why would Dickie know? Dickie, you know something about Soul Boost? We did it, Liv. We gotta tell Eli. It's okay, I followed you. There you are, Eli. I was just about to explain about the Soul Boost. Soul Boost is in this game. I'm not sure if it's in GC. Because I actually need to go back and play the older ones. I've only actually played the most recent installment, which is Arena. Tell us about the Soul Boost. Hallibel's window is a well-designed window, as Hallibel is a great character that was done very, very dirty by just not getting much screen time. She got actually some pretty decent development, all things considered, with her whole fractiones and stuff, but she kind of got done dirty. She's alive though, which, you know, can be said for a lot of people. She kind of just got like insta invalidated in 1000 Year Blood War, but she's kind of cool in Can't Feel Your Own World, and her Can't Feel Your Own World alternate rebirth design is delicious. In GameCube, it's the part of the story where the world is flat, only idiots think it's round. Well, yeah, fair. 1000 Year Blood War invalidated a lot of things. It did. However, it gave us more Yoruichi screen time, which makes up for it. It also had occasionally pretty decent writing. It happened in tournament a while ago. Basically, he was able to increase the power for a short amount of time. What do you mean by that? Well, it happens... When it happens, the Robo goes gold. Oh man, Bull was right. If only we'd been in that battle. Do you think there's a recording someplace? Wait a sec. There should be a video from that battle stored in this station. Really? Could we take a look at it? You think you can find it for them, Tanya? Sure, but it might take some time. Alright. Well, Eli, how about a match while we wait? Good idea. Why don't you get in a little practice while you wait? Why does everyone have to fight me? Can't I just be a human? Alright. I'm now gonna do a thing where I balance eating, entertaining, and not making a mess, as well as continuing the game. Yeah, the anime is gonna be interesting. I don't know. They haven't really said the length of the show, so I don't know how much is getting cut, how much is getting kept. Oh, it's still warm, thank goodness. It is roast potato, diced chicken, some veggies, some Yorkshire puds, and yeah, some mac and some gravy. Very important. Stand in front of the deck, Eli. Alright, fine, square up. Are you ready? Nope. Take your time and eat. It's live on stream. I mean, that's fine. Live to eat, don't eat to live. Don't worry. I'm very used to... I ate through half of the Mega Man streams. So it's Gucci. Right. It's still the same thing, but he's using... No, he's still using Afterburner gun. Evil or live. Are we good? Oh no, my one leg. Patriotic British meal, you know it. Although it is kind of weird that it is like chicken, like diced chicken. That is definitely more of a African touch. Was it wok fried? It's pretty nice. Ooh, let's not quit the battle.
Only quitters quit.
Yes, what a launch. After all that, it was so cool that it did 200. I'm going to get a perfect one day. I tried, chat. I tried. I don't know what we're gonna do when I get a perfect, outside of pop off, but my first perfect, we'll come up with something. Alright, we're Journeyman level 2. Yeah, man, AS. Right about where my grades dipped in academia. Just kinda downhill from there. And we never saw them return. Except in first year of uni where it's like, yo, look at these firsts. Maybe I'm turning it around in the second year of uni. And it never was there. Alright, that match was really quick, so I don't know if she actually managed to search the records. Hey, I found the video. Tanya is a cutie. But you know, it'd be kind of boring if I just gave it to you. Where's the fun in that? Are you thinking what? She only wants me for my custom Robo bard. We gotta do this little song and dance. If you beat me, I'll give it to you. What do you think? What are we talking about? Tanya reveals her true self from the shadows of the Robo Center. You averaging out a first by 0.8% will always be funny to me. I'm hoping that I, by some fraction of a percentage, manage to roll over into some other bracket. A first is very much out the window. However, we can get that 2-2. I mean 2-1. Aim high. We can maybe scrape a 2-1 off of a percentage. A rounded percentage. I'm taking you to her bedroom for my row battle. You may not think it by looking at her, but Tanya's the best commander on staff. She's been in all sorts of tournaments. She's way better than Dickie. She's cute and tough. Her charms have no end. Watching you battle makes me really want to show how it's... Watching you battle makes me want to show you how it's really done, Eli. So get in front of the desk and let's go. I mean, as much as Dennis, the ultra simp, do be spitting straight facts, I don't think we've seen this man win on screen at any point. I'm gonna clean my Robo. Look at him, the man looking like a gremlin right now. Have a shower. I'm not saying it will improve your performance, except it literally will. Got 69% and they rounded you up to a first because my dissertation was really good and I went to like 100 open days. So funny that you say that. When I was going to uni for the first time for like scouting uni, so I was still in secondary school. I went to De Montfort first, loved it, super sold on the whole university experience, definitely knew I was like, excited to go to uni. Went to Derby, wankers, all of them. Wankers. Went to Staffordshire. I was like, wow, this is like De Montfort, but maybe slightly better. I don't know. And I was like 50-50. I don't know. I don't know where I want to go. Staff seemed like it had the better course. And Chris McCready, bless his soul, absolute mad lad. Total mad lad. Literally one of the swaying reasons that I picked Staffordshire over De Montfort. And the Smash Society was one of the other. That was literally the defining feature. But yeah. There was that, and Chris, and I was like, I'll come to this. But then just to make sure, maybe, we were going to like open day after open day after open day. Took a break, went to another open day at Staff's. To confirm, yeah, I think this is what I want to go instead of De Montfort. But just to be sure, let me go to a course-specific open day for games programming. And by then, Bob, who was at all of the open days, like, I feel like I've seen you multiple times before. I was like, yeah, I've been to like basically every open day that you've hosted. It's like, oh, well, that's great. You know, because you're so passionate about this, you know, if your results maybe on the day aren't what you want, make sure to call the office, ask them to speak to Bob Hobbs. Oh, you know, I'll try and sort something out. You know, if your grades are a little bit below what you need to get in, I'll help you out. And I was like, my man gave me the under the table unconditional offer to staffs. And when I showed up on results day, my results a little bit less than what I wanted. Which, fun fact, my secondary school was just so crap. They typoed my results. They told me I got lower than I got. So I'm in like a panic. I'm like, uh-oh, I didn't get into staff's uni. Uh-oh. Let me call up Mr. Bob Hobbs. And Bob's like, I got you, chief. Don't worry, you're already on the system. I was like, let's go, Bob. And then it turns out like 4 months later that it was like, oh yeah, no, sorry, we just gave you the wrong letters on your results. Your actual like certificate stuff. Yeah, no, I got into staffs on my own merit. Bob probably didn't do anything. But for the good bit of time, like I was already at staff's uni. And in my head, I was like, yo, Bob actually came through for me. What an absolute legend. He said he would get me into this uni if I needed to, and he got me in. And then I come home for like Christmas one time. I was like, hey, by the way, your results came through from, you've actually got your certificates now from Ricky. I was like, oh, opening your shit. And yeah, no, I was annoyed. Not at Bob. I was annoyed at the school. I was like, you had one job. I was already at odds with the school as we were leaving, couldn't wait to get out. And your one final job, print the right letters on a piece of paper, and you couldn't do it. Unbelievable. But you know, I'm a uni student. Oh. My journey through academia has been a weird one. Very, very weird one. And I keep making the same mistake. I'm not getting out where I can, but don't worry. Now, instead of pursuing more computer games programming, I'll be playing the results of other people doing games programming instead. That said though, I'm still going to be working as an indie dev, so we're still going to be working on Project Nexus. The Foley in chat, actually, massive help on the development of that. Pretty much rebuilding everything that we've done from the ground up. Utter mad lad. The Project Nexus is still in development. We're still going to be working on it. Everyone that paid for it, like Ash, she's rocking the VIP. I've started basically handing over VIP in chat to everyone that was a Kickstarter backer. That's because I know it's been a long time since you've seen anything on the project. Wanted to give back to the people that still tune in and support me as a creator whilst I'm juggling creation, running an indie company, getting fined out of my ass by the government for their mistakes. You know, doing what I can. And eventually gonna bring you a pretty solid game at some point. But for now, let's give Tanya some solid game. You ready? I'll show you a real battle. They really did kill it with the female designs in this game. Swift, I don't remember how she plays, but Nature Park is poggers. So, let's get it. Is that your target fairly solid? Well, it's gonna be like pre-alpha. So I want it to be a fairly solid game. And then all of the aspects of flashiness. That was so poorly spaced. All of the aspects of I'm getting blown up. All of the cool stuff can come there. I want to keep my you know, aspirations realistic. I'm getting clapped. She's actually OD. Alright, but you take like extra damage or something because you're like small. I'm having trouble getting in, so it means when I get in, I need to do damage. He says as he does. Sub 150. Come here. Please, I beg, stop. Alright. I chipped myself out there. It's like playing Chids. But without the redeeming feature of being able to yell at Chids. Ah, she really DP'd me. Please stop, I beg. Please. Why are you running? Got it. Yo, she's a small character. She's zoning me with a projectile that stuns. And she's not approaching. Chids.exe. I mean, she's a professional. She's been in tournaments. She knows that holding W is not the play. And sometimes you just gotta frustrate your opponent and chip them out over the course of 25 years. You know, she was working. I mean, at the end of the day, she was trying to send us a message because what letter do you see on screen? Twice. Anyway. Oh no. The devastation is all consuming. I'll never recover. Oh well, here's the video I promised you. The big Z. Alright, the video chip contains video data. You can watch this video by going to My Notebook and selecting movies. Check it out later. I didn't think you'd beat her. I can't believe you just started custom Robo. What, you're seriously new at this, Eli? I thought you had at least half a year of battle experience. Nope, Tanya, Eli is a straight up rookie. I can't talk my Robo literally fly away with a plane shooting homing missiles. You were not a member of the Grappler Gang. You were your own worst enemy before you knew it. Were you using Hurricane or were you using one of the other, I forget what they're called. I genuinely don't remember what they're called. Because it's like, there's a whole class of them that are units that transform. I genuinely don't remember, but I'm sure it'll come up. Eventually we'll be able to buy one. That's amazing. I've seen so many different commanders fight here, but so I can usually tell. There aren't many people who can fight like this in such a short time. Eli gets better every battle. Normally a person at his level couldn't possibly beat Serene, but with Eli, I know we'll win. If Liv thinks so, then so do I. I wish I could get a day off so I could watch the competition. Rats. Good luck with tomorrow. Well, Eli, what do you want to do? Ready to go home? I want to point out that I have literally not gotten a day where I'm not forced into 1+ combat situations. Like, he never just gets a day to exist. He got to school, fought someone and joined the club, joined the Robo Center, fought in a tournament, spied on someone and got beaten up, then went to the Robo Center, fought whatever Dickie's job is. I don't know what Dickie's job is. And then the cute receptionist, and then tomorrow we fight another tournament. I've been here for like a week, if that. Let me breathe. Your teammates, yeah, your teammates, could you all get better too? Well, Liv physically cannot dive. She can't dive, so she's only a support. She can't actually control a Robo, which is tragic. But Dennis has no excuse. Dennis straight up trash. Wait, has Jamie gone 0 and 2? Oh, okay. Jamie got rolled by Crag. It'd be like that sometimes. Okay, let's go home. It is really weird how the splash art and the sprites, it feels like they were made by different people because none of the colors seem to match up at all. Oh, Eli, you're just in time. Dinner's almost ready. Polish me, robot. Gotta take good care of yourself. Self-care is important. Look at them power thighs. Look at them. And very important, final step. To polish yourself off after a good day's work. You're proud of yourself. You earned yourself a break. Just gotta get right up there. Keep those hips gyrating. Gotta stay supple and loose. And look like that. You'll feel good as new. Spick and span, nice and shiny. You know what? Let's talk to Mother because I'm already over here. Dinner's almost ready. Why don't you have a seat? Tomorrow, your father should be home soon. Eli, that's my seat. Yours is right next to me. They really made dialogue for this just so the walk animations could always be the same. But in fairness, coming from a household of 4 as well, you very much do get your own seat at the table and all hell breaks loose if you pick the wrong one. Someone might die. And it's always a domino effect. It's always, they sat in my seat, so I sat in this seat. It's like, why couldn't you sit in someone else's seat? This is my seat. And they're like, don't look at me, look at them. They sat in my seat. They're the reason that you can't sit in your seat. And you're like, get out of their seat so they can get out of my seat. That's my seat. And it's like, oh, it's just a seat, sit down. I'm like, it's my seat. My mojo is being messed up. I can't consume food properly. What a day. Welcome home, you two. Have a seat. I was just about to put dinner on the table. Yeah, she's got their routines down to a T. The fact that she's always got the dinner ready. And not like Lan's mum that just cheats and always has a rare peppered steak on the pan ready to go at a moment's notice. Sure, I've heard of soul boosts. I say if you use one, your Robo will power up for a little. But remember, only a commander with high mental strength can use the soul boost. Our job is to develop robos that can handle commanders with such mental strength. You gotta have the steak ready to go. Yeah, she's a big proponent of the meat. I think that's really the only food. Actually, no, I think they did mention one other food that didn't involve for steak. But otherwise, yeah, no, she just snacks on steak. She's obviously found some very good cheap steak somewhere. Good source of protein, very simple preparation. She's got to look after herself. Are you getting better at using custom robos, Eli? I'm sure you'll figure out how to use that soul boost someday. That's an idea. Once Eli finds out a way to run soul boost, we should run some tests. Dang. Immediately, lab rat. And we're skipping this because, yep. We're now eternally skipping that because the dialogue has not changed. Get me out of here. A new day begins after a good night's sleep. You didn't stay up all night thinking about soul boost? That's the problem. Yeah. We'll leave that to Liv. She's the intelligent character. As intelligent as anyone in this series below the unspecified age of however old we are can be. Because, you know, no side character is allowed to be intelligent. Unless they're not affiliated with us in the slightest. Alright, let's get some breakfast. The first meal of the day, very important. Is what over already? Hey Eli, isn't today the big battle with Forrester? I can't believe you're representing our school already. You just started. I was gonna cast Rivals, Jamie, but my net was being ultra scuffed. Like, unbelievably scuffed. You know, as per usual. And I just didn't feel comfortable representing the Rivals UK brand and just my net just dying over and over and over again. If it happens on my stream, I get mad. But everyone else is used to it. Like, you guys are all used to it at this point. so it's whatever. But I'd feel bad I'd feel bad if people like didn't know about Smash Rivals UK and were joining for the first time. Yeah, I saw. Who was playing Crag though? Winter doesn't play Crag. Also, you wouldn't have had to play Winter round 1. That sounds insane. Winter had a bye. C499. Well, C499 did pretty well at the beginner Winter's tournament. I'm pretty sure they got like 9th or something. And they also play Claron as well. Their Claron's quite good. For a newbie anyway. Yeah, you play Focus Miss first. Focus Miss got 4th. Yeah, Focus Miss should have destroyed you. That's what I would have expected. Like, looking at that matchup. Focus Miss beat Jack as well in the Ditto, so. Although I think, really, Jack could have beaten Focus Miss yesterday. For sure. It seems your natural custom Robo intuition is much higher than I expected. Maybe we should have started his custom Robo training a lot earlier. Yeah, then Eli could have become champion. Oh, look at the time. You know you have a whole button that means that he can't throw a rock at you, right? In fact, you have 2. You have the universal parry button, and then you got the no fun zone, the no rock zone. That's why we better go. Thanks for breakfast, Mom. Ah, see, that was your first problem. Don't be off stage. You better be on your way too. I can try and teach you to mix up the why are you in my house? Morning, Eli, I'm here to pick you up. Good morning, Dennis. You're going to get a house suite. Yep, I figured since it's such an important match, we ought to go together. Tempest, okay. Let's go, Eli. I wanted to at least pretend I'm useful to your mother. Like, I'm not gonna go 0-2 in bracket. Are we not picking up Liv? Like, she lives here, right? Hello, Eli. Liv seems less lonely these days, and I believe that you have something to do with it. I am grateful. Please take care of Liv. Where is she, though? I do not know, as I am permanently bound to this one spot in the house. I don't remember. You see, I never trust cutscenes in this game. She's not the MC, so she's not worth picking up. I mean, to be fair, she's gonna have literally 0 contribution to the actual score. As much as we're gonna be like, oh, Liv, you know, you came through with the coaching or something. She's an auto loss. I'm pretty sure. Our team has 3 people, and it's a best of 3 format, so we auto lose. Because Dennis also has to get a W, and Dennis isn't getting a W, it's Dennis. Look at him. Look me in the eyes and tell me that you're gonna get anything done today. That's what I thought. Background ass character. There's Liv, hey. Alright, he zoomed off. Hello, officer. I was patrolling the area, but I saw this going on. It looks interesting. What's going on, gamers? Please wait, we're still preparing. But what if I talk to these guys? They're still preparing, Eli, we can't go in yet. Hey you, hurry up and let us in. Alright, stop yelling at the man, he's just doing his job. Stubbs is here, I guess. I'm rooting for you, good luck, Eli. And Bull is here. Hey Eli, I heard in today's competition you have to defeat 3 people. Liv can't dive, so it's just you and Dennis. You need one more person. Well, let me know if you need my help. I'll give you a hand. Please do, because this was what I was talking about. We have no players. We're done preparing for the tournament. Please enter from here. I don't know how they know that, considering the door never opened. They must be on radio, obviously. That's how they knew. Also, that guy's kind of tall. Like, actually, maybe it's the headgear. Does make him look kind of tall. Alright, ready to go in. Hey Eli, it looks like we can go in now. Are you ready for today's tournament? Have you done your shopping? No. Shopping? I ain't doing that. Alright, let's go in. Get psyched, you two. I want to see energy out there. By the way, Liv, it looks like we need 3 people today. What are you gonna do? We don't have enough. Just trust me. Don't worry, I'll think of something. Well, that sounds a little crazy to me, but I can't think of anything better. You think it'll work? But what happens if your turn comes up and you gotta fight, Liv? I'll think of something if that happens. But it doesn't matter. As long as you and Eli win, it'll be fine, right? I mean, she raises a good point. If she goes third, then we win. As long as I win. And of course I'm gonna win. Because I'm the protagonist. How are we doing for lighting? We're still okay. You ever coke up on G-Fuel before playing with custom Robo? You become an Uber god or what? That is a good question. I wonder if there's like a Robo doping scandal in the custom Robo franchise. We're the numero unos from Mid-Heart High. Welcome to Forest Prep's Robo School. This is a 3-on-3 knockout competition. Can we assume that you have the required number of contestants? Of course. Let me introduce you to the members of Mid-Heart High's team numero uno. First we have Dennis. Hello. Next we have Eli, the backbone of our team. And finally we have me, the team leader. I'm Liv. It's a pleasure to meet you all. You have 3 buff sharks in the stream deck? Nice. Oh, the pleasure is all ours. What if Liv's turn comes up? I'm getting nervous just thinking about it. Dennis, the match is about to stop. Stop thinking negative thoughts. You and Eli will do just fine. You say so, Liv. You ready, Eli? Yep. I knew I could count on you, Eli. I feel much better already. Are you ready? We'll be there in a minute. You ready? It's up to you and Eli. Let's go! Numero unos. What? Come on, don't make me cheer alone. Both of you, after me. This is embarrassing, Liv. Look, we're in home field disadvantage. Will you please hurry? You're making everyone wait. All right, say it with me. Let's go, numero unos. Let's go. I can't hear you. Let's go, numero unos. Let's go. Yeah, that's more like it. You can do it, Dennis. Looks like I'll be first. I'll do my best. All right, chat. Who do you think's gonna win? Dennis or a background cat? And he's already lost. He's so bad. He's so bad. That was really quick. But it's okay, Dennis. You're coming up, Eli. We're counting on you. Oh, you irrelevant trash. It's the Yu-Gi-Oh match where my surrender turn 1. Ugh. Nah, it's the Bandit Keith episode where he lost to some kid in the audience. I mean, in fairness, rigged, but also, come on, bro. Why are you losing to a kid? This plate still has gravy on it, so I'm trying to, like, not make a mess. There we go. I have successfully navigated. In fairness, Pegasus did set up an unwinnable situation. Yes. Yeah, there's probably a better example of sheer just jimmery in the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise. Of just, like, pure losses that you should not have had. He got Russian rouletted in the manga. The manga's, like, whack. They just murder people. And they, I mean Yugi, every single time. Oh, the manga of a lot of shows is great. It's like, you want to see this character no longer exist? You got it. That last kid was weak. Let's see how long you last. Yami is a straight up freak in the manga. It's like, I'm the king of games. I'm just gonna rock the standard set because standard bomb kind of nice. And it's important, can't be throwing. The school's fate is on the line here or something, I don't know. All right, she started upside down, that's good. Get the double air dash in. Oh, Hornet. I know you could argue that the game literally did tell me that. Can you get down here, please? Why does every AI run? Why do they all run? Did I hit my own pod? I don't know how I get in on this. Well, I figured something out. And it's play... It's play, very... Very not cool. That did a lot of damage. Don't anti-ME, you prick. Woo! She blew herself up. Did somebody say the lap limit in 5Ds? The lap limit isn't even the worst instance of that. The worst instance of that is in season 3 of 5Ds, where the dude literally throws the game. Like, as much as I will give Yusei credit for being the best duelist in the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise, just like statistically, he has the most wins for games played. His losses aren't that bad when you consider the power of the people he loses to. He has very, very few bad losses. He also has very, very few instances of I'm the protagonist, so I have to win. He basically only has 2. If you sort of ignore the comedy value, actually no, if you allow the prison fight where he uses the deck that is just all spell effects, the Uparts deck, that was good. That was fun. Atticus Rose duels 5 times, loses every single time, but he's an international superstar. Yeah, it's not great. Alexis is also pretty not great for her track record, but she's also a woman in Yu-Gi-Oh, and they're not really allowed to do well. Like My Valentine, who cheats against Joey and lost. Plays against Yugi. Actually, no, wait. She fights a bunch of people on screen and loses. She even loses to Taya. Doesn't even know how to play the game. She loses to Taya and still somehow qualifies. Still somehow qualifies for the top cut. And then loses in round 1. Like she's unfortunately female in a shonen show, so irrelevant. But yeah, no. Yusei only cheats, as far as I'm concerned, twice in the show. He cheats during the he cheats with Star Saver, whereas like, oh, I need to top deck the first 5 cards of my deck. If they're tuners, then I get to attack again. So, in order to win this duel, I need to top deck 5 tuners in a row, which is statistically improbable. Because 1, to top deck 5 monsters in a row, not fantastic. But speaking of fantastic, Alpha Kenny performing the all-out attack with 7 viewers. Much appreciated, my man. How be the gamers in chat? How are all of y'all today? And I see some Dirkling heads on these viewers as well. How are all of y'all? I was just talking about Yusei. Yeah, he has 3 inconclusive losses, a background loss, He has the story loss, where he straight up nearly dies, versus the Earthbound Immortals. Oh no, the Mech Lords even. Yeah, you say Fudo. But then in his rematch with the thing, he basically makes up for it by cheating and getting 5 tuners back to back, which is lunacy. Like, straight up, just like, he was such a believable protagonist, and then you did that, and I was like, you know what, I'll allow it. He's allowed to have one I am the Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist blemish. People shouldn't hate 5Ds. 5Ds is by far the best show, like, out of all of them. GX is clownery, I'll be real with you. 5Ds is legitimately good. I don't know. Like, his Jewel Runner, like, exploded and died. Like, he died, like, moments before he was about to lose. He also has an inconclusive versus Jack, which was Jack Atlas, where he very much won. Zexal, not as terrible as people think. It exploded, but his life points hit 0. That's fair. That is fair. If you rage quit before your HP hits 0, does it count as a loss? I know a bunch of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm players that definitely don't think it is. Zexal wasn't great, but it gets better. The opening song in English is terrible. The opening song in Japanese is less bad. The other loss where it's like, I am the protagonist of a Yu-Gi-Oh show that's just unacceptable, is the one where in season 3 they're doing the circuit against like the French team or some nonsense. Yeah, the Japanese one slaps. It just straight up goes into like a minute of just like hard Japanese rap out of nowhere. I was like, this is OD. It's so good. Best win rate is officially Taya. She is 1 for 1. All right, let's get that. Let's get that. This is the part that gets muted from the thing, but that's okay because I'll just leave the game to not make sound. Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal Japanese theme. I think it's the first theme. Oh, it's by Mimiharu GT. Okay, that explains a lot. There we go, we're obscuring enough of the screen. Won't get claimed. Yeah, the English one sucks. I forget what Yusei's one is, but it is statistically the highest out of all of them. If you discount certain things like backstory losses. Mimiharu GT is so good. But yeah, in season 3, in season 3 he just straight up cheats. Like, it's so dumb. He's about to get decked out by the stupid rules of we crashed your thing. You gotta, you know, get your Jewel Runner into the pit so we can do stuff because card games on motorcycles. He's getting lapped, and all he has to do is end his turn because Yusei's whole team got ganked by actual strategy, and he was gonna get decked out. The dude literally needs to end his turn, and his team wins. This is the finals as well. So it's like, you know, we win, we accomplish whatever we want to do, we beat the protagonist. Instead, he attacks. He attacks because his gang are like, you know what, you do you win the way you wanna win, which is attack, yeah, because you wanna play and press W and hit buttons. But instead, you could just time out Yusei. And he says, you know what? Even though all logic points to me ending my turn, I'm gonna finish it with an attack. And Yusei just is like, you activated my trap card. Thanks, homie. Thank you for the free W. Instant wins. It's like, all right, cool, I'm out. To be fair, Zane was a Chad. Like, Zane just... the energy that man just exuded. So good. So good. It's like, I win because I want to. He was the equivalent of Kaiba. Kaiba was screw the rules, I have money. Zane's just like, screw the jewel, I'm cool. He also straight up just beats Jaden, and that made me respect him so much. Because as much as Chaz was like, yeah, I'm gonna beat Jaden, yeah. Zane just straight up rocks up, is like, yeah, I'm a badass. And it's like,
Yeah, but I'm Jaden Yuki, so I'm gonna beat you because I'm a protagonist. And Zane says, who is you? And claps him. And it was beautiful. Yo, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D Stardust Accelerator coming to a stream near you. I'm gonna get the use out of my Malaysian DS, man. My Malaysian DS Pro. We can play so many trash games. So many awful games. You ready? A game where Darkness Metal Dragon is unlimited to 3, which means they can instant summon themselves from the... So, you can special summon off of any dragon type in the game, and then you can special summon one from the deck, or one from the graveyard. If you have 3 of them on the field, they can infinitely recycle each other, so you physically cannot destroy all of them. Unless you like Mirror Force or something, so you just leave one of them in defense position, and then you win the game. It's also why I bought Darkness Metal Dragon in real life. If I beat you, I get to fight that girl. I can't wait. This man will grow up to become a wife beater. You can hear it there. Yugi has as many on-screen jewels as Jack Atlas. I can't tell if that's impressive or unimpressive. Are we talking Yugi or Yami Yugi? Like, Yugi including Yami. Doesn't specify. Fair enough. Oh, I shouldn't have given him a sightline. What am I doing? What am I doing? Rebirth, please. Yo, I have evoked the mark of the beast. Rush down. Most jewels in franchise is Jaden though. Yeah, Jaden had like an insane number of jewels because the background cast of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was basically introduced, have 1 jewel, and then are relegated to the sidelines for the rest of the show. It's not great. I couldn't stop thinking about that girl, so I couldn't concentrate. Can I get scrub quotes, please? I'm your last opponent. Stand in front of the deck, please. All right, but first let me just save real quick. I'm chilling at $111 Renos in game, not in real life. I wish. Jaden did get his game on. Very true, and we're gonna get our game on like no one else could. We're gonna be. Well, first we're gonna just make sure we clean our shoes. All clean, but very important. First, gotta make sure this is ready. Just ready for serene. Just gotta get that nice and shiny. Make sure that looks shiny to you guys. That looks shiny enough. I think it needs a little bit more. We're looking good. One for good luck. Look at the hips gyrate. There we go. There we go. We're all ready. I see nothing else we have left to do. Jamon's like that kid that travels to every local no matter how far, and he just gets good. Yeah, no, he's an absolute grind monster. All right, let's fight. Serene, you ready? You put up a good fight. Fine, you pushed me into a corner. Now for my secret weapon, the Soul Boost. Alright, our sack has been perfected, and we're now going to fight Miranda with a Scorpion Gun, Wave Bomb, and Cockroach Pod. So she's using the same Cockroach Pod as me. I need... Okay, I've got Formula Legs on anyway. Even this is to go even further beyond. Ah! I don't think she's gonna jump. She's using Formula 1. Get bare ASMR from the whisper of Goku speech.
We have Chin Chin in the house? Yo, okay. Squad, I have powered up. We have rubbed the crotch of our Robo, ready for its completion. And now I have Chin Chin. Oh, the finest African snack. Coconut too. And I see Lunan with the FB challenge, the 32,000, the fake bit. I respect it. No, there was an attempt. That's okay, Kenny. As much as I considered doing it for the content, I was too busy. I was too busy enjoying the Chin Chin to be ready to be mentally bamboozled. It just gives you the gamer insight. You don't need 3 cans of or 3 shakers of G Fuel when you just have a single Chin Chin. The mix-up was blocked. The mix-up was like, I was like, it was like Soifone and Yoruichi. She rolls in, is like, I've been developing a secret technique. Shunko, and Yoruichi's like, yeah, I've seen that one. Chin Chin is, I don't know, is this the full screen? Alright, so it is, ooh, this is, the lighting is, let me get different lighting on this. There we go. So it is, I feel like my frame rate went down since I turned off the thing. It's like focusing on my fingers, not on the... It's kind of like, almost like biscuity, but it's like a crunchier, harder biscuit. You can get it flavored with things like this one's flavored with coconut, but usually it's naturally quite sweet and crunchy. It is also juvenile slang for the wee-wee in Japanese, which is why it's always very, very funny when I'm talking to Chi-Chi about Chin Chin and we're like, yo, love that Chin Chin, and we're like, which Chin Chin? He's like, shut up, man. It is Chin Chin Daisuke, means something quite different. But man, oh man. It's got like layers as well. It's like if you took biscuit and folded it in itself and then wrapped it in itself. Very, very good snack. Its health benefits. Mum, what is Chin Chin? Fried sweetened pastry. That makes sense. Okay. What's up? Just fry it. Generally just fry it. Alright, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Oh. Okay, so I've been informed that not only do we have Chin Chin, we no longer have Chin Chin. This is it. Alright, I have to... Mother, very important. Chat wants to say hi. Chat wanted to say hi.
Hello, people. I'm a floating head.
There you go, chat. Alright, Alpha Kenny has spent 750 monocoins to get himself banned from my chat. It sometimes does. If Mum is in the room, then she will. Someone did a posture check earlier, and Mum also did the posture check. So if Mum is in the room, she may also take part in whatever happens. So Kenny has redeemed his 750. Just make sure direction check. There we go. Very good, very good. And there it is. KnT Mini has redeemed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hydrates, and let me just time out Kenny real quick. Yep, I did actually. No excuses, there is actually a warning on the Make Me Dab if you read it. I have actually edited that one, so it's not just the default Twitch one. There is a straight up disclaimer on there that you will almost definitely get timed out by Ben. And he straight up does not miss. There we go. Oh, dabbing is safe again? Oh no. It's okay, we'll build them up, I believe. It is also somewhat ironic that you timed out the guy that gifted you a sub. At least no one used the sacred button today. That's because Ben has been using his ammunition to do good work. Do good work in chat. And now that Kenny has taken the L in chat, we're going to go to the L formation. We're going to try and channel our Alpha Kenny energy. No Omega Kenny here. Oh, let's get it, chat. Let's get it, chat. We got to fight Serene. I'm going to do my best on the power of Chin Chin. Oh, that's not a good start. That's scripted, isn't it? Yep. Yep. This is going to be a hard fight. She's so fast. Can you? And there's Soul Boot. I'm 100. She's trying to eviscerate me. I might need to camp. Oh, that's so plot armor. Woo! Woo! Oh, you. Oh, I forgot. I was fully focused. My bad. Jamie, you know how you highlight everything. You know how you highlight everything, and how you didn't highlight a message there. There you go. Thank you. All right. If anyone has points and wants to time out the mod, because clearly the mod be doing good work. All right. The work has been done. We did it. We won. Off-screen loss for Serene. She's never been defeated. Very important. I had to pull out the Malaysian boosted mechanics in order to beat her. Very rough. I was filled with determination. And Liv was pretending she did anything. I bodied her off screen when what a side character. Exactly. Even though they have custom sprites in this game, still background characters. There's like Liv, who's like crying even though she did nothing. She was crying at how hard she got carried. As did Dennis. In fact, was Dennis worse than Liv in this? Like, Liv didn't get to play. Dennis might as well have not played. Is that worse? Straight up Mokuba. Yeah, that was Dennis. Like, he tried to do something and he got slapped. And everyone will remember him for it. This stinks. How could this happen? No offense or anything. It's not that we underestimated you. I just never thought you could be this strong of a team. And by team, I mean one person. I look forward to fighting with you another day. Good luck to you all. Thanks, I guess. Was that an upset or what? Yeah, I'm upset because I'm an idiot. You're from Bayside Academy Robo Club. It's not that we underestimated you, we just underestimated you. You're from Bayside Academy Robo Club. That's right, we're the Bayside Supernovas. Wait a second, where are my other two Supernovas? Where's Salax? Right there.
Boring. Is the match over yet? Are you sleeping again? Welcome back. Posture check. Alright, get that nice and sat up, nice and ready. Shoulders back. Very important for the posture. Thank you very much. You're Eli, is that correct? We were here to watch Serene's fighting style, but I must say that we were most surprised with the outcome of the battle. Yeah, who would have thought one guy could take on a whole team and win? The deadlift. I just carry my team so very much. That's a bench press, but it's okay. I'm not deadlifting the weight over there off screen. Disgraceful. How dare you? That Lunax has always been a pesky guy. Long time no see, Liv. Watched the whole show. Is it true that you trained Eli yourself? He did all the work. I didn't do anything. At least she acknowledges it. Acceptance is the first step to change. You can't fool me. I can tell when a support champ has returned. Anyway, don't you think you should introduce yourself to Eli? How rude of me. Let me introduce myself. I'm Terex, one of the supernovas. I'm Solax. Nice to meet you. And I'm Lunax. Bayside supernovas. These guys are really tough commanders. You know, he lost to me and my brother in last year's tournament. Shut up! You think I haven't improved since then? I was thinking we should have a practice match, but I changed my mind. I challenge you to a battle instead. Meet me in 4 days at Bayside. My final goal is to beat champion Eddie, but first I'm gonna take you down. I simply detest Lunax's manner of speaking. Seeing the lovely Liv sad would be most unbearable. However, this is a matter of battle. Watching someone as skillful as Eli can be inspiring. Well, if you want, I'll challenge you too. Hey Serene. Did you learn that soul boost from Stark up on Mount Zephyr? Stark? I don't understand. My soul boost was the result of all my training. Stark of Mount Zephyr? Intense training, huh? Well, whatever you say. Come on, guys, let's go. They seem to walk without bobbing their heads everywhere. Maybe at Bayside they teach proper posture. Maybe they have someone redeeming monocoins to keep them in check. The team over there is the Supernovas. The fighting is gonna get fierce today. Stark from Mount Zephyr. Lunax has opened up a whole other set of questions. Huh? Liv, look over there. Huh? Wait, what's Lunax still doing here? Anyway, let's go ask him when he knows about this Stark character. Come on. Hey, stupid Novas, wait up. Oh, please, stupid Novas? That doesn't even rhyme with supernovas. Don't even think you can talk trash because you've known each other forever. Oh, shut up. Stupid fits you guys perfectly, and you know it. The nerve of this girl. Well, simmer down. What can you tell me about Stark from Mount Zephyr? Like I'd tell you, I wouldn't tell you if you begged me. You're gonna act that way to someone you've known since you were still Lenny? Oh, I remember that one time in 4th grade when I caught you. Alright. I'll just keep quiet. Smart decision. So, who is Stark exactly? Okay. You know Mount Zephyr just north of Hillside District, yeah? Yeah, in the steep mountain. Well, this geezer named Stark who lives on top of Mount Zephyr teaches him. What do you mean it? You mean the soul boost? Yeah, the soul boost. But Stark's really stubborn. It's hard to get him to teach it. He tells people they lack the capacity, experience, yada yada yada. What you're saying is you went to see him and he kicked you out. Why do you think I even bothered talking to you? Why do I even bother talking to you anyway? That's all I know, okay? Thanks for the info, Lunax. Shut up. Terex, Solax, we're out of here. There is important lore here. Maybe one day we will find out what he was caught doing. Did you hear that, guys? Yeah, but I didn't think we'd find someone who could teach the soul boost. Okay, let's go to Mount Zephyr. What do you mean, now? Mount Zephyr's not that far from here. If we leave now, we'll make it home by sunset. Come on, let's take a look. I think, you know, currently pooping in the urinal does seem like the most reasonable thing. It does beg the question as to how she would have caught him pooping in the urinal. Because, she'd be invading bathrooms.
I mean, he also shouldn't have been pooping in the urinal, but question's got to be asked. Are you heading off, Kenny? Thanks for coming down. Much appreciated, and thank you again for the raid. Have a good evening, my guy. Do you think she can go to the top of the mountain and back in one evening? Apparently you walk very, very fast when you're bobbing your head to give yourself some extra momentum. North of Hillside would be this way. All right, so this is north now. Remember how it was south at the beginning of the game? Let's hurry. If we go now, we should be able to make it back by sundown. All right, let's go climb a mountain. So Stark is at the top of this mountain. That's one steep mountain. I don't know, is it? Nothing personal, Kenny. I'm just an anti-dab crusader. Have a good night. Hello there. Are you here to climb the mountain? What? Yes. What's a police officer doing here in the mountains? Did something happen? Oh, don't worry. Nothing's happened. You see, this mountain is property of the police squad. I didn't know that. Do you mean you use this place as a jail? No, it's not a jail. It's more of a training area. Training area? Yes, that's why you'll see members of the police squad scattered around. If you run into any problems while climbing the mountain, just come find us. Someone from the police squad will help you. Okay, thank you very much. And now we have the absolute bop of the forest, Mount Zephyr's track. Gonna be slapping. Enjoy your climb, but make sure to follow the rules. My face is looking a bit dirty. You know, it's obviously from a carryover from all the exposure that was on my face from not showing the Serene fight. You know, that's what it was. We're clearly already making the first step towards the soul boost, which is just be perfectly linked spiritually. Alright, so memory did serve me correctly. That was actually the incorrect direction, however. I'll be honest, in fully not knowing where I'm going. We're just gonna let the directional flow rock. I see you got Robos with you. You're not just here to climb, are you? How about a little battle with me? Alright, so if I win, you're gonna have to take up my berry picking duties. Yeah, so this is the equivalent of random encounters, even though they're all scripted. Yeah, this is a setup. I'm just trying to walk my business and I'm just getting hounded by the police. I cannot escape real life. Alright, because you're a big boy, you need 2 of those. I'm playing with some fire. If he needle guns me, I'm gonna take fat gripper damage. Can you stop? Please, I beg. Fair. No, the wall. No, they did actually think of it. Please. I beg. Yeah, there's no random encounters. A lot of them are forced. I understand now what Stark meant when he said I was inexperienced. Yeah, I knew you could do it, Eli. Let's keep moving. Excuse me.
This is a restricted area. Only people with proper security clearance may pass. We're not here to hike. We came to see Stark, who lives on the mountain. You must be here to challenge him. Very well, you may pass. Well, that wasn't too painful. Let me finish. This road is split into 3 paths, and each one has an opponent. If you want to see Stark, you will have to defeat one of the opponents. The strengths depend on which path you take. Left is weak, middle is average, right is strong. Your fate depends on which path you take. Sure looks like we're in the right place. The Lariat iframes were indeed popping. You heard that the opponent on the right was toughest, huh? Well, you're pretty cocky to come and challenge me. I've been told to do anything necessary to keep people from getting past. You sure you're ready to take me on? Remember, you're the one who chose this path. You can tell that they only did these animations from left to right. This is like, there's no reason for me to move there. Hornet gun, Luna, Jewel bomb, speed pod, formula legs, stay grounded, and use dash in order to avoid Hornet and hug her if possible. Ah, that's not great. But I hit her, so she shouldn't get a good... What did she get? That wasn't... Oh, she was on her head. Oh, I messed it up. But I got her straight out of rebirth, which is good. I'm happy because I made something out of it. That was a nice dive, actually. Good counter rebuttal. Alright, damn it. That looked cool, even though it was suboptimal. Sometimes it's about doing the cool stuff. Alright, that was a lot of damage. Yep. You're the hard NPC and you got the Hornet gun? Nah. I'm looking kind of dirty. I should probably clean myself up. Choosing me as your opponent was a pretty bold move. The police squad welcomes people with confidence, courage, and ability. But keep one thing in mind. Many people like you will die in the battlefield. That's why you should examine your own weakness. And ask for help from others, or find the courage to run from your foes. That wasn't bad now, was it, Eli? Let's move on. Yeah, let's do that. Alrighty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back. I'll roll up through here. And they've died. Hey, Liv and Eli, look over there. You think that's Stark? I think you're right, that's probably him. Excuse me. Hold it right there, kids. Sorry, but you can't pass here. Who are you? We've got no business with you. We're here for Stark. You said this before, but what game life would you like to be a part of Pokemon this game, Yu-Gi-Oh? Beyblade would be pretty sick. That's actually a really good shout. If we're talking stuff where the hobby has very much overtaken the world, I think I'll probably go with Digimon. Because, Beyblade does sound pretty sick. Parting the Red Sea. The Red Sea could be, like, Beyblade has some sick Beyblades. Just like straight up. Beyblade's pretty cool. Air Gear's cool because the hobby of just rollerblading, and then being able to like pseudo fly is pretty cool. Although more gang violence than normal. So there's trade-offs. Digimon's pretty solid. I think Digimon might be my go-to because there's also like a companion as well, and a companion that clearly can speak English
Like, the Digimon seem to all be very capable of human speech. Digimon, you do have to deal with world-ending cataclysms every 3 weeks, which is kind of inconvenient. Yeah, if you can't go to the digital world, then maybe Beyblade might be the wave. Because that'd be so good for people in those countries that have hurricane warnings. You could just shoot a couple of Beyblades directly into the eye of a hurricane with enough gusto and boom. Hurricane done with. No property damage. Pokemon you can catch the God of Time in your backyard. Sometimes it does be like that. We came all the way here to learn the Soul Boost. Soul Boost, huh? We've been getting a lot of people like you around here. I don't know what you heard, but you can't just teach the Soul Boost. You have to leave. Shipley, Winchell, I must rest. Wait. Well, if you'll excuse us. You better leave before Stark gets angry. Wait! Let's go home, Liv. If we don't leave soon, the sun will go down. But... who are those two? If we didn't climb up here just for kicks. Thanks to them, I'm beat. Something is very suspicious about this mountain. I know. The police, Stark, those two guys? What the heck's going on here? Well, this is no time to stop and ponder it. It's getting pretty late. Let's go home and rest. Yeah, I'm beat. What do you want to... do you want to head home, Eli? Yeah, let's get out of here. Like, for real. Oh, Eli, you're just in time. Dinner's almost ready. Alright. What about Bakugan, where your marbles suddenly gain sentience and reveal themselves to extraterrestrials? That's pretty good. I'm trying to think of one that would have a lot of positives and very minimal downsides. Like, Cardfight Vanguard, nothing crazy really happens. I mean, with the exception of season 3, nothing crazy really happens in Vanguard. So it's just like, you know, chilling. But that's also less fun, because it's still just play card games. And also, I can do that, but I also don't want to spend extortionate amounts of money. And I clearly don't have the luck of a protagonist to just pull whatever card I need in a pack. I mean, Custom Robo might be it, actually. Or LBX. LBX is sick. I really like Custom Robo style things. So LBX might be my go-to, because it's basically Custom Robo. Yeah, it's basically Custom Robo with Hisatsus. They were like, what if we took a Japanese thing and made it even more Japanese? And yeah, I think LBX might be it. Yeah, Battle Network definitely with the Net Society stuff seems the coolest. The constant terrorist attacks from the same 6 clowns would be kind of inconvenient, but and also, realistically, it's probably quite expensive to have a custom Navi like Mega Man. If you think about it, basically only the protagonists have cool robots. Everyone else has like some default ass looking Navi, no drip whatsoever. It's pretty bad. Like, even Mick, like the companion character for Battle Network 6, had some default ass Navi for the whole game. Like, Lan probably makes, like, his dad's got decent bank. Like, obviously, different situation with Hub, but his dad has some serious moolah, considering he can support the entire family on his salary and have a custom built Mega Man that's a high spec Navi. To be an average Joe Schmo in Mega Man, like, it's cool and all, but I don't know. Unless I'm rocking a something man.exe, I want no default ass Navi. Competition was tough, yeah. Did they use Soul Boost? It's pretty impressive that you won. It's always wonderful hearing about your achievements, Eli. Wow, you must be really good. You keep this up and you might be the next world champion.
If that happens, the media will probably come and interview us. If that were to happen, I would need to necessitate a new wardrobe, don't you? Always thinking one step ahead, aren't you? Sorry to burst your bubble, but if that happens, the cameras will be pointing at Eli, not you. Guess you're right. Always setting the stage for us, right, Tama? Ooh, meal was fab, I'm stuffed. Delicious as always. Yeah, I think Digimon, I think Digimon might be the play. Digimon, followed by Beyblade, followed by LBX. Or LBX first, because LBX is pretty sick. Difficult to get hold of though. It does depend on which incarnation of Digimon. I would assume we would go with Cyber Sleuth, because that's the most recent. Tamers, oh, so we're playing the card game still? Card game's not bad. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Alright, I didn't skip the... Good evening. Yes, who is it? Alright, it's a good thing I didn't skip it, because the one time that I forgot to skip it. The police have arrived. I'm about to get arrested. Apologies for the late visit, ma'am. I'm a member of the police squad. I'm patrolling the area because of an increase in Robo-related crimes. Duncan? Is that you, Duncan? Tamara, so this is your house. I stumbled across your name when looking through the resident data. Everyone, this is Duncan. We went to high school together. Oh, you did? Well, it's nice to meet you, Duncan. What's your relation to Tamara? Dad, I told you, we're in the same class, that's all. I heard you joined the police squad, which is pretty surprising. You're always so, timid. No offense, but you actually passed the test? Oh, Tamara, when your heart is as dedicated to justice as mine, anything is possible. Despite the fact that I was unemployed for a year. Well, you always did have a strong sense of something. Maybe it was justice. Yes, well, hey, aren't you... You know my younger brother, Eli? Oh, you're Tamara's younger brother? I watched your match at Forrester Prep. You mean the competition today? Yeah, I was on patrol when the match started. And let me tell you, it was some battle. The moves on your brother. I won't forget that match anytime soon. In Tamers, Digimon... Well, they have the sort of combat style of things where it's like, you know, jump around, throw hands, etc. But then they augment them with the card games, and a lot of the augmentations don't make sense in the show at all. But in universe, Digimon is a trading card game and just general series. They make it sound like O2 was actually like a show. It's really weird, like they make O2 sound like a show, like Digimon is a franchise, because they make references to like Yoli, etc. I think Tamers is supposed to be set in our world, like more so than like Digimon 1 and 2 are. Tamers is supposed to be our world, whereas like Digimon is a phenomena, it's a global icon, you know, there's franchise stuff about it, like a trading card game, stuff like that. And there's like, whoa, Digimon are actually real, that's crazy. You know he's still a rookie, don't you? What, are you serious? Say, Eli, would you mind meeting me at the Robo Center tomorrow for a battle? I just entered the police's squad, and truth is, I'm not good with Robo battles. Maybe you could give me a few tips? What do you say, will you battle with me? Thanks a lot. When you're through with class tomorrow, meet me at the Robo Center. He sure is eager. Well, it should be a good experience for you too, Eli. Oh, I'm going to bed now. Good night. Okay, so I know I've gotten out of my chair, but initially I didn't think I'd gotten out of it. I thought I just snapped my head 180 degrees. In Cyber Sleuth, you only get a Digimon if you're done doing hacking too, really? Which, considering my profession... You know, as long as I don't have to deal with the whole phasing in and out of existence due to my body being partially stolen by a tentacle monster. If I don't have to deal with that, that'd be pretty good. If I do have to deal with definitely not Cynthia, super hot crime boss that can't make coffee, I don't mind dealing with that. You're battling Duncan over at the Robo Center today, aren't you? Don't worry, Eli. I'm sure you'll win. Duncan is the young man from yesterday, right? Works for the police squad? Police squad, huh? You could learn a lot from him. She sends her car through the internet. That's how you know she's ballin'. Police squad, huh? You could learn a lot from him. Just do your best and stay away from danger, alright? If he wants to join the IPC, he's bound to come across a little danger. If Eli got hurt, I just don't know what I'd do. Tama's right. You're acting like a worrywart. Eli will be fine. Ah, look at the time. Guess I'll be ready to go. Thanks for breakfast, Mom. You better be on your way too, Eli. Alrighty. Whoops. All of the music in this game is stupid good for no reason. Let's not bother talking to Mr. Stubbs. Oh look, it's a different person to farm before class. Very important. You got some time to kill before my next class starts? You want to battle just for fun? You got it, Chief. And by fun, I mean give me your damn money. This is just for fun, remember? No big deal. Uh-huh. Money is everything. Pride is everything. You see those stars next to my points? That's how much pride I have. That looks so cool and was suboptimal because scaling. I should really do that first. Flame gun. Oops. Well, that looked cool. Excuse me, stealing his parents' credit card, you bankrupted the whole company? Yeah, it's a whole drug peddling scheme. Money laundering, the lot. That's actually why we had to move towns. What, you won? Dang, I hate losing so much. You know, we all know someone like that. That says it's just for fun, and when they lose, it wasn't just for fun. Good morning, Eli. You were doing great yesterday. As for me, I was terrible. But thanks to you, numero uno, we're on a roll, right, Liv? That really was some match. Let's skip our after class practice today. I'm gonna go find, I'm gonna go to the team room and find out more about the stupid Novas. I want to find out about the story of Mount Zephyr and Stark. What's that? You got business over at the Robo Center? That's fine. We'll meet you at the Robo Center when we're done here. Alright, let's just get class over with. Good morning. If you'll all boot up your computers, we'll begin. Yeah, it truly was atrocious. I do feel bad that I have to sit next to him. I feel like I'm catching his background characterness, and I need to just hustle away from him. He brings down my mojo. Like a significant amount. We haven't fought you yet. My horoscope told me something good will happen if I win the battle. Mind being my opponent? I could use something nice in life. He sure is lucky his hair and jacket match the ray. That is a very good point. It is a spitting image of me. Yeah, that's a much better start. The scaling on bomb is way better. Chat, we should think of whatever the cool reward is gonna be for if I manage to actually get a perfect at some point. I'm gonna say it. No, you know what? When I get a perfect. I'm gonna do it. I believe in me. He's got a fogey. He's gonna spit a scrub coat and you beat him for sure.
Oh, the SS275. That was solid. I earned 12.75 on that. Oh man, I wonder what happens. I wonder if something bad happens now. Wait, where's my wallet? Well, it's in my hands and I rinsed it for everything I needed. Wait, are you a challenge? Hey, you're into custom robos, right? Why not try a different kind of battle? It's easy, you just have to use the customization I choose and get a max combo to defeat me within the limit. Ray Mark 3, basic gun, standard, need to do 180 or more, which should be... Oh, I have to actually have this? Gross. I can't do that yet. Is there anyone in the park? What's up, girl? It's Chie. Hi, you gonna help me? That's so totally wicked. So here's what I need. I need you to use the aerial beauty, and if you beat me, like, you totally win. That's not an aerial beauty. Alright, so challenge fights are not gonna be something that I can do. I robbed that man for everything in his wallet, which apparently was $12.75. You wanna fight me? Fine, whatever. Let's get this over with. Alright, damn. Like, I'm just trying to, like, take some cash. She actually wins the run it down war mid. Run it down mid-war. I would really like that pod to stop following me. I might need to go shopping. Just because I feel like there are better cockroach pod things. The explosion type isn't something I'm particularly happy with on it. I also kind of want to use the blade, because... Although, drill is kind of OD. Especially with Ray Mark 2. Like, Ray Mark 3 is sick and all, but Ray Mark 2 is it's kind of just dumb. Like, it's kind of just really dumb how good it is. No combo. Yike. Oh no, I lost. How sad. We must do this again sometime. Alright, but for real, I didn't even need to go here. I was supposed to go this way. But first, let's go shopping. This didn't have what I thought it did. It's the school that has the right path shop. Super cloths. No need for now. I'm fine with just my regular cloth. Alrighty, we should now be able to buy the Gathering gun. And we'll get the blade gun as well. Meteor Storm's kind of cool, but they can wait. Oh, these are cheap, so I'll buy both. Just so I have them. I can't remember if you get 3 of these. Yeah, you did. Spider pods are mad annoying. I'll wait for now. Ooh. We bought something new. Whether we'll use them straight away, I don't know. Because Gatling gun is just a more balanced blade gun, and blade gun is wait, not drill gun is a less balanced version of the Gatling gun, and blade gun is very different. Hello, Wheeler, I heard the news. You beat all 3 Forrester kids in a row, right? It's not much of a present, but I got something waiting for you later. I hope it is you. Get some of this, some of that, some of this. Whoop. Some of that. And of course, get that nice and clean. Very important. Oh wait, you're Duncan. Yes. Eli, you came. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's get ready to fight. When you're ready, stand in front of the deck. I belong to the police squad. I'm not losing to any rookie. You ready? I'll show you how a pro fights. Man's battle pose is straight up a Kamehameha. Vertical gun, dual bomb, faint pod. Okay. Ooh, diamond fences. Ah, he split us on the wall. But he got a bad start, so we take those. Baited, nerd. Yeah, so the way that, what's his face? Sentinel, or I know it was literally on screen like a second ago. The way his Robo works is it does a lariat and then jumps back in the direction it jumps backwards. So by playing close to him, I managed to bait out the lariat. And then you can gun down the position that it's in. Nice. A Hadouken? Yeah, you know, that's probably more accurate. I like to think that it was just a quick one, as he's, you know, getting his like cube into... He's getting his cube into the launcher. I lost to a rookie. Wow, you're really good. Even though I'm a pro, you still kept up with me. Of course I was going easy on you. Really, I was. Uh-huh. Oh, this character. I finally found you. You're Eli, right? Yeah. You're not getting away from me now. Who's this girl? She's very energetic. Let me introduce myself. I'm Polly, Serene's younger sister and ace commander of the Forestry Elementary. You're Serene's little sister? Hey Eli, my sister lost to you, but I can't believe it. She's a top commander at Forester Prep. If she had been fighting Eddie, the RoboCup champion, or a superhero, or an alien, I could understand. But you must have cheated. I know you did. I'll make you tell the truth. I mean, in fairness, it's not like there's video evidence to prove that I did it, because I accidentally obscured it just so this plot point would make sense. You thought it was a mistake, but it was just your boy thinking ahead. For sure. You ready? This is for Serene. It's okay, chat. I'm gonna drop kick her like you would not believe. I actually really like Little Locomotive as a stage.
Oh, she broke my ankles. So, Formula Legs really lets you do something that works really well against short characters. That was a good cover. I got baited. See, she started to try and adapt to it now, where she starts charging on reaction. But if I get up to high speed, I can drive by drill because it keeps my momentum. Yeah, like Formula 1 drill is so good because of the way it drifts. And because it drags people with me, I can just keep them in slide range. So we hit her with the BS, and then we reached into her pockets, tiny pockets, and we pulled out $11. And we're like, thanks. I don't believe it. How could I lose to this guy? No fair. Yikes, this guy has some pair of lungs. Ah! And just like that, we welcomed her to the real world. It's gotta be annoying having people challenge you left and right. I don't know how to put it, but you're putting out these magnetic vibes. I get the feeling we'll be seeing more of each other in the future. Not sure if he just implied I'm a criminal. We're here, Eli. Who's the police officer? Nice to meet you, I'm Duncan. You must be Eli's friends. Yeah, our custom Robo team is called Numero Uno because only Numero Uno of us actually does anything in the team. I see. Police squad, huh? That sounds neat. I just started. Still learning the ropes, you know? If you belong to police squad, maybe you can help us out. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, well, maybe you know about Stark since you're in the police squad. Wait a minute, can you at least explain to me what this is about? We want to meet Stark. We climbed Mount Zephyr, but the police squad wouldn't let us near him. Stark, huh? My boss Chris trained with him a long while back. So you think we could get an introduction if we talk to your boss? I don't know. If you were in the police squad, maybe, but since you're just civilians. Oh, Chris. Chris also another well-designed character. That's Chris. Duncan, you're still here. I'm sorry. There's a criminal commander in the area. We need backup now. I need you to come with me. Copy. Chris, wait. How can we get in touch with Stark? Oh. I'm sorry, but I can't just bring you to see him. Duncan, let's go. Yes, right away. They left. Oh, well, let's just try another time. Maybe when they're not on active duty. Oh, good. It looks like you're finished with your business. Hi, Tanya. You're hiding something, aren't you? I can tell by your face. I brought you a gift to say congratulations, Eli. Way to go, Eli. A gift from Tanya. You are so lucky. Well, I'm not just gonna give it to you. You gotta fight me again first. Stand in front of the deck when you're ready. Alright. But first... Got Ginger now. Ginger, actually, is such a good addition to, like, tea. This is a good fruit. I think it's a fruit, right? I wouldn't call it a vegetable. Alright, and because we're about to fight Tanya, very important that we get this all lubed up and ready, nice and polished. Ready to perform at maximum output. Ginger is a root. So I guess that would make it a vegetable then. It's also dangerous to ingest. A lot of things are actually dangerous to ingest. We just gotta
assert our Chad energy over its toxins and use it in boiling water as a form of flavored drink. And then take its toxic properties and somehow turn them into health benefits. This time I'm actually gonna try. All right, so you ready for her to run for the entire game? It's not a fruit or a vegetable. I thought a root would still have to be like, I thought a root was a type of like vegetable technically, because fruits are obviously stuff that the plant produces, but vegetables don't necessarily have to be that. But fair enough. I'm sticking with drill for this one. One, because I forgot, but two, that was the wrong way to do that. What am I doing? I started playing Mega Man all of a sudden. Like, my brain just shut off. I did it twice in a row. Oh, and of course now she's on the other side of the wall. Now that my brain is... All right, there we go. Nice coverage. Oh, she's using the right side spray gun. Oh, that was fast. That was very, very fast. That really actually hits from deep. It's a good thing that she missed. Chat, this might be it. Her trying might be too much for me. Woo! Woo! Clutched. Once again, Tanya getting the only letter that she deserves. You're not bad, Eli. Anyway, here's your gift. It's a key to the arcade. We got the Robocade key. This key is to the Robo Center's arcade battle room, shaped like a token from arcades of yore. As long as you have this key, you can fight battles in the arcade. The attendant in the arcade can give you more details. The Robocade is a place to practice your skills by battling a computer player. You can fight as much as you want. There are lots of battles waiting for you. Hope you come back soon. This day turned out to be super busy. Let's go home now. I'm getting hungry. You're getting hungry. You've done nothing. I'm getting mentally boomed. Also got some pretty decent cash on me. Oh, Eli, you're just in time. Dinner's almost ready. Well, let me sit down and have the parents walk in right behind. Honey, we're home. What a day. Welcome home, you two. Have a seat. I was just about to put dinner on the table. How was your battle with Duncan? He wasn't much of a fighter, huh? Nope. Really? I always thought he was kind of a wimp. He must be training hard. You two look awfully friendly. They live in... I guess they're not allowed, yeah. I mean, live... I wonder if it lets you into the room or if it just lets you play. If it lets you into the room so you can at least watch, then they can come with, but... Liv definitely isn't playing, and Dennis is scrub, so... You two looked awfully friendly. So how do you know him again? I already told you, Dad. We went to school together. He seemed like a very sweet boy. Well, suppose it will help Ida if he wants to join the police squad. Ooh, that meal was fab. I'm stuffed. Delicious as always. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I once again forgot to skip it. I may just not skip it because I will constantly forget.
Another day, another delicious breakfast. Provided by the mother. What do you think they have for breakfast? If you're not too busy today, would you mind stopping by the office again? I'd like to check more of your battle data. Think you've got the time today? Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll give you a call on your cell phone. I'll be waiting for you, so you better come. We'll battle, okay? You're getting Eli involved in your work too? Take it easy, you three. Do I get paid? Ah, look at the time. Thanks for the breakfast. Better go, Mum. Yeah, I wonder if we get paid. This dude is living a non-stop life. Yeah, every day off that we could possibly have, maybe to do homework or something, gone. I live life like a Persona 3 protagonist, where there's always something to do. Even when there's not. Alright. Let's once again go to school. Do our very important pre-lesson ritual of farm some poor kid. You don't get paid, that's why you steal people's wallets. Very, very, very important. You know? Gotta earn my cash. Yeah, don't worry, this is just a no, you know, not important at all rumble that we're gonna, damn, my ankles. Can I run full screen and get this? You know what? I'll take that, considering how far away we were. Yeah, that was nice. Man, he should have punished me with an attack. Alright, I get it. You're a vanisher. Please stop it. It's really annoying we haven't been able to buy any other Robos. Like, I get that the game wants you to, like, really get good with Raymark 2. But it is kind of annoying. Because I want to talk about, like, all the other classes of Robos and what makes them special, but it's like, we don't have any. Thanks for the cash. See you tomorrow, nerd. Hey, good morning, Eli. Got any plans for today? What? You might be going to Neobrain again? Can I go with you? And live too? Yeah, can I go too? Would it be a problem if we all went together? Good. We'll wait for you after... we'll wait for you at the school gate after class. Alright, I see this was not one of the ones where I get to say no. They have once again invited themselves to my dad's work. Oh, Mr. Stubbs is teaching us today. Hello, Mr. Stubbs. Good morning. If you would like to boot up your computers, we'll begin. Eli sat in class. Alright, everyone, it's a test day. All books away. Let us begin our first exam. There will be a total of 20 questions. Each question has 3 answers. Please choose the correct one. Let's begin. Question 1. What do you call a person who pilots a custom robo? A diver, a player, a commander. Correct. The answer is commander. Question 2. What is the act of piloting a custom robo with your brainwaves called? Piloting, diving, driving. Is B. Diving. Correct. The answer is diving. Question 3. Before you can control a new robo, you must first eyeball entry, eyelid admission, eye scan registration. Correct. The answer is eye scan registration. Basically hitting this dude up for lunch money all day, every day. I'm the new kid and I've already asserted my dominance on the block. Question 4. What is the name of the robo battle environment composed of pure energy? Holosium, Holorina, Telesium. The Holosium. Good thing in custom robo test day are not quadratic functions. You know, I might be okay with that. Eyeball entry out there is something that someone, somewhere, probably Jen, is very, very fond of. And we'll leave it at that. Which gun has the highest firepower? Needle gun, splash gun, or hornet gun? I want to say needle gun. What's the Japanese eyeball licking one? I don't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, no, not doing a rivals tournament because I didn't want to, like, my net, as you remember before, was like eating poo-poo. So I didn't want to stream for Rivals and have like a scuff stream. So instead I got the go ahead to just keep streaming on mine and not have an embarrassing stream. You say B out of pure ignorance? See, I was thinking it was either A or C. It depends on what he means by firepower. Like, I don't know what he means by firepower. If he means attack, I think it's needle gun. Chat, you want to go with B? Oh, I want to see what the rest of chat thinks. Because currently we have the vote for B. I personally don't know what he means by firepower. Oh no, we have B or we have B. Oh no. Needle gun can never top the needler from Halo. You are correct. We're basically using the closest thing to a needler from Halo in this game already. This one's a rough one, actually. I don't know if there's if you get anything from this. I'm gonna check. I won't check the answers. I just want to check and see if you get anything from this. It doesn't say if you... It doesn't say if you get anything. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Well, I can't see that it like gets anything, so I guess I'll just go with like whatever. You know what? It's what? Murder Hornets? That was the thing that we had. Let's get the Murder Hornets. Hey, it was you. B was the correct answer, and also welcome to the chat, Dean. Nice to see you again. Enjoy your VIP gem. Much, much deserved. I think you can also equip the #1 bits leader thing as well if you wanted to pad out your stuff with all three. But how are you? Are you done with all of your coursework now that you finished your Viva? Question 6. What is the maximum distance a commander can control a custom robot? I think it's 15 feet. Or is it 15 meters? 15... How much is 60 feet? That's like 10 of me. Whoa. Bro, moment. Dean has inserted 1,000 gemmies into the baggie. You are very pog. You are very pog indeed. You combined 2nd and 3rd place, and I think literally the rest of the bits ladder don't actually even add up to you. You have fully asserted your dominance over the leaderboard. You have a referral, but otherwise you're done. You've been done since the 22nd. Well, congratulations. Hope you've just been chilling, having a good one. The answer is 60 feet. Question 7. The gun has the highest homing ability. It's not needle, it should be bubblegum, I think. Still just some random bits ahead. Well, thank you very much for sending them my way. Always appreciate the extra support. Yeah, we've been doing pretty well this month. You can see the rotation. Eventually, when Dirk's head disappears in the bottom left, we'll reveal
how many Dirklings dedicated to his cause there are. Yeah, no, thanks for dropping by, saying hi. I've missed seeing you in stream. At some point over summer, we gotta like organize something to play again, whether it be HOTS or whatever. What were we doing? What were we going? Gotta do something at least so we can just chill out as a gang. And no one will have the stresses of uni to just drag us all down. Question A. What machine launches your RoboCube into the Holocene in battle? I assume it's Robo Cannon, right? As much as Cube Cannon is the better name, I think everything is like Robo. Tap the buttons. It is tap the buttons.
A body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered.
It has indeed. A body has been discovered. You have now earned your 12. You have the so-and-so games Monokuma now. The Monokuma Dirk. If you want to display that. You've also got the Founder's Bed as well. One of the few. And thank you for the Twitch Prime, my man. I've fully committed to the like Monokuma. Well, not fully committed because as you saw, the bits are still using the Persona 5 one, but my following subscriptions are switched over to Monokuma. One, so when I'm watching when I'm watching other people's streams, I don't like freak out when I hear the Persona thing, because I've been watching people play P5R. But also, so I like the little man. It is pure coincidence, and I love that you somehow have found it. But Jack has redeemed the Hydrate, so Hydrate I shall. Which bomb has the strongest blast? Dual bomb, crescent bomb, submarine. This is submarine by far. And its all in the name has redeemed a posture check. Posture check I shall. Let me sit up straight. Good exam posture, so I can feel confident in my answers. What is it called when a Robo collapses after receiving enough damage? Knockout, sleep, or down? It is down. Correct. The answer is down. Question 12, which has the largest blast size? Gemini bomb. Well, two of those are P's, so it should just be Wall Bomb. Like, by elimination, it has to be Wall Bomb. That was good. I do love that you went with a body has been discovered. It is perfection. If only there was like a Monokuma style. Actually, there is that bot that people have been making that uses like custom voice mods. I wonder if you can set them as alert boxes. Because if you could, I would 100% try and find Monokuma. Which Robo tournament decides the world's top commander? Is it the Robo Cup, Robo Bowl, or Robo Open? It is Cup. Question 14. Which bomb has the longest blast duration? This would be Submarine again. Because Submarine is just a fat bomb. Like, utterly disgustingly fat. Great. The answer is Submarine Bomb D. Question 15. In which year did the first Robo Cup take place? See, I just know this from a previous playthrough. I don't actually remember if the game has said it. But the answer is 2016. Which pod has the strongest firepower? This is the Wall Pod. The Wall Pod's actually cool because it doesn't function really like a normal pod. Normally pods, you send them obviously out or like up or whatever. Wall Pod just straight up fires in front of you. It just straight up fires a wall bomb straight in front of your feet. It's really cool. Who has won the Robo Cup the last 3 years in a row? That would be Eddie. Eddie Trainer. Wait, has it? What? But it was Eddie. I thought it was Eddie. Which function prevents you from getting hit? That is... See, I thought it was Rebirth, but now it's not talking about when you get up. I think it's Stealth. Oh, I low-key skipped the question, but I saw Ray Mark 2, which means I know it's Shining Fighter.
Look, 19 out of 20. Time's up. The results will be posted in the monitor in the main hall for the day. Make sure to check and see all your grades. I'm kind of mad about that Eddie one. The game's literally only been talking about Eddie. How was I supposed to know that Mason won the last 3? I thought Eddie won the last one. But Eddie won the last... Eddie... What? Eddie won the last one. So... They haven't talked about anyone else. So how am I supposed to know it's Mason? That's a rigged exam if I've ever seen one. I assume I'm supposed to have spoken to someone that's supposed to have given me that nugget of information. Yo, Mr. Stubbs, what the hell was that test, man? Ah, it's you, Eli. Duncan from the police squad was looking for you. He's on Bill's team room right now, so go find him. Why is he at our school? And also, how did the game know that I was going to go complain to Mr. Stubbs about that absolute bollocks exam? Oh, Eli, I was just talking to Duncan here. Sup? Hey, Eli, nice timing. There's something I want to talk to you about. Your father and sister work at Neobrain, right? Word is there's been a lot of Robo-related crime there. I forgot to mention last time we talked, so I thought you might want to know. Something that criminals will attack people who are carrying Robos. No one really understands why they do this. After all, they don't know if the people they attack will fight back or not. You probably know this, but it's illegal to fight outside a Holosseum. Though they're small, Robos will always outrank people when it comes to speed and power. Things can get really ugly if you handle them the wrong way. But the law doesn't apply to the police squad. We can use them as self-defense in dangerous situations. Aren't the rules pretty strict about that, Duncan? You have to be a certain age and carry a license to be able to do that, right? Yeah, of course. I mean, it wouldn't be good if everyone carried around weapons. Why, if it isn't Duncan, what a coincidence. When did you get here? Liv, when did you get here? Say, Duncan, do you think we could join you in your next parole? Patrol, even? Aren't you in Eli's team? That's right, Liv's the name. I'm the head of the team. Join me? Don't be ridiculous. What would happen? What would I do if something were to happen to you? You have to let us come. We're gathering info on the police squad for a school project. We want to see how the pros handle dangerous situations. Well, I don't know. We worship the police squad. If we could join on your beat, we'd just die of excitement. You really mean that? Of course! Didn't you know, at school, the coolest ranked job is always the police officer. I'm sure there are Americans who'd have words about that. I'm sure they'd have words and a couple of shots to back it up. They'd be full Danganronpa with the truth bullet and be like, no, that's wrong. We're totally serious. Plus, I think it would help Eli. You think so? Yep, we plan on applying what we learned today in our upcoming Robo battles. See, Eli's gonna become champion someday. Because he's... and when he's interviewed, I'll make him say, I would never have made it this far if it weren't for my dear mentor, Duncan. I can picture it now, and when the reporters interview me, I'll just say, oh, I didn't teach him a thing. He was a natural. All I had to do was show him how the pros work, and he picked it right up. Ink, that's perfect. You gave me goosebumps with that speech. What an actor. I think we're gonna be a great team, Duncan. So where are we meeting tonight? How about we meet up at the clock tower? It's over in Central District, just north of the school. Don't be late. I refuse to believe that no one in earshot, like that man right there, was hearing our little scheme. That was the most toadying, fawning, apple polishing. All right, Eli, let's meet at the clock tower tonight. But first, Neobrain. Dennis and I'll be waiting for you at the school gate. So, how you doing, my man? Liv's the best at support, but sometimes she can get a little out of hand. And when she does, you're gonna need her to hold her back. Will do. She doesn't seem like she could swing much. Eli, it's your dad. Are you still up for what we talked about this morning? That's right, your battle data. What, your friends? Sure, bring them over, we'll be waiting. Yeah, we were kinda late. We did kinda complain to a teacher. My head's looking kinda dusty. We did kinda complain to our teacher about an exam, and then get held up by the police, and then get up to some kinda questionable activity when you think about it. Apologies for being late, papa. All right, let's go. We'll be waiting for you, Eli. Let's head over to Neobrain. Get behind me. All right, never mind. Oh, there you are. You're not getting away this time, Liv. I'm keeping you after school today. Oh, great. It's Mr. Stubbs. You too, Dennis. I want you to keep an eye on Liv so she doesn't try to escape. Why me? Sorry, Eli. We'll catch up with you later. Blessed. Blessed. So long, suckers. This way. It's all in the name. You got your wish. You got your wish. The heathens have been banned from Neobrain. Thank goodness they left that as a straight walk path. I'm not even going to talk to them this time. Never mind. Eli. Damn it. I'm sorry it's all the name. I baited you. I did not think they would catch up that fast. I thought they'd never let us go. Today's class was worse than usual. Okay, let's get going. Are you really going to pretend it took me that long to get to Neobrain and you just rolled up after me? Alright, I forgot to press the button. Now I feel stupid. I thought I just walked straight in, to be honest. I assume we're doing testing in Dad's room. Ah, glad you could come. Hello. Hello there. Let's start with the battle. We've got a special autonomous Robo for you, ready for you to fight. Our goal today is to see how powerful your mental energy is. Stand in front of the deck when you're ready. Yeah, I'm kind of upset too. I genuinely thought maybe we would have been freed from the two stooges. But who else is going to report our great feats? Yeah, I thought I tried to not turn around. I tried to like glance into the camera. I couldn't see properly. But speaking of who is still behind me. Pat, 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 pat. Let's get it. Are you ready? Battle routine set. Execute. Oh, it's a hurricane. Oh. I want to play against hurricanes. I might actually switch the drill. Oh. I forgot I have a three-way gun now, to be honest. I'm gonna switch to Gatling gun because because it's Gatling gunning as well. Oh, she was trying to get my attention. Whoops. Check my phone. I don't see any messages, so. What? Frame 1 invincible DP. Oh my day. I hate them so much. I lose the player matchup. What is this? What a low glide. That was so cool. Wow. I'm genuinely surprised I took no damage there. Yeah. Fill your ass with lead. Stupid ass Robo. That Robo genuinely annoys me. Genuinely annoys me. But we got $11 out of the machine? I don't quite know how we... Did Dad give me pocket money? Did we get pocket money from Dad? We got paid! Chat, we're getting paid. $11 an hour, assuming that fight scaled up took an hour. His mental energy is off the charts. He managed to not get boomed whilst complaining the entire fight. Let's try one more battle. Never mind. Looks like we have a skillful commander visiting us here. Ah, President Jacobs. I didn't realize you were watching. Oh, and Kinjal and Dr. Mars? Hello there. We heard your son was coming, so we were watching him from the other lab. Jacobs was very pleased and wanted to see the battle with his own eyes. I can't believe I'm standing in front of the Mr. Jacobs, president of Neobrain. His face is all over the internet and the news. Her son in a lab coat, Craigasm, you know it. So, Geary, have you settled in your new development lab? Yes, it's very comfortable. Glad to hear it. Keep up the good work, you two. The findings in your space probe, Robo, were outstanding. I look forward to seeing the results of your combat purpose Robo, too. The strongest product right now, especially with the younger set. Look at these absolutely not villains. With his smug-ass voice, blonde hair and purple suit. I mean, who would wear a purple suit? Definitely not me through all of sixth form.
Now, back to your son, Dr. Geary. Eli, was it? Dr. Kinjal here tells me that your commander potential is very high, which makes me very curious.
Who are you?
She hit him with the who are you?
Oh, fellow. I've realized with that win against a robot, I am now a fellow. I'm not a journeyman nor a rookie. I am a fellow. A good fellow over there. With 370 gold stars and $167 to my name. Let me do the honors. This is Dr. Mars, the world-renowned custom robo researcher. He's in charge of our Encephalon, the project on Encephalon Isle. What? The Dr. Mars? Every custom robo freak in the world knows that name. No one has ever seen his face because he hates being photographed. And yet here he is, right in front of me. I think I might just pass out from excitement. Whoa now, everyone just settle down. I apologize for all of this, Dr. Mars.
No need to apologize. Anyway, I would like very much to watch Eli's battle. That last battle was outstanding.
Would you like to see it too, Dr. Geary? Please continue. I have an idea, Mr. Jacobs. Why don't we let Eli try our latest model? He'll be the perfect commander for the Ray Mark III. I like that idea. Eli showed some real potential in the last battle. Let's have him test out the Ray Mark III. What do you think, Geary? Are you sure? I don't foresee any problems, and I am the president of this company after all. Do you see how much purple I'm wearing? That means I'm regal. I see. Well, if you really feel that way, what do you say, Eli? Are you ready? Guess so. Without further fanfare, let me present the Ray Mark III. Able to air dash twice, well balanced performance, adapted to any customization. Alright, I'm gonna bring out the next autonomous robo. Wait a second there. I'd like to have a battle with him first. I think battling me will loosen up Eli a little. Alright, Eli, Tama is your first opponent. I'll hold on to your Ray Mark II. Like I said before, Ray Mark II is pretty much obsolete. You've just outgrown it, despite the fact that I prefer it in every way to the Ray Mark III. Except maybe design. I'll work on it so you'll be able to use it without damaging it. In the meantime, though, you'll need to perform an eye scan registration with the Ray Mark III. Yeah, so you can actually get the Ray Mark II back later in, like, post-game. But, yeah, no, we're pretty much stuck with the poster boy. But here on out. Tap him on the back. Grab him by the heart. I hope you get to do these in the older custom robos as well. The Ray Mark III is now yours. Now stand in front of the deck and fight Tama. Alright, well, let's hit the Savvy, because we have achieved it. What time is it? Alright, we still got decent time. The tiny mouse hearts we put inside toys. Yes, that's how we power them so you can synchronize. Alright, are you all clean? We are indeed all clean. Human looking Gundam you got there? Yeah, it's the anthropomorphic, very, very tiny Gundam.
I think, you know, I've said about playing different like starting with like a recent game and then going down the series. Starting with a game I'm more comfortable with and going through the rest of the series for the stuff I haven't played. I think the if Synaptic Drive is out by the time that we burn through a couple of custom robos, we'll do Synaptic Drive. But if it's not, we might do LBX, because I haven't actually played LBX. I've seen some of it. And if you haven't watched the anime, watch it. It is this, but on steroids. They do like full-on like Hisatsu moves. So if you've ever watched Inazuma 11, which is a show about football, where they spend more time talking about friendship and how they love football or soccer, and then penguins show up at some point. They do a lot of flips and setting things on fire. If you want to see that, but in custom robo form, so this already nonsense custom robo being turned into something of just pure beauty. No, there's no new custom robo. Well, there's a one step from Eden of custom robo that's coming out called Synaptic Drive. You can follow the devs on Twitter. They're just on synaptic_drive. It's all in Japanese, but yeah, they're working on a new custom robo, pretty much. Like the 3D GameCube style, well, 3D obviously. They're working on like the GameCube style, like full 3D modeled, like console style of game. So when we'll be playing Synaptic Drive, we will not be playing it on our Malaysian DS Pro. We'll be playing it on my British PC, rather than just capturing. I switched to the drill gun because I wanted to embody some of Ben's energy and drill my sister. However, it was also because the Gatling gun actually felt awful. If it's out, it came out a few days ago. Okay, I thought, see, I'd only really recently heard of it, so I just thought it was in development. When I looked a couple of days ago, I thought it was just like still in development, because it was a lot more tweeting like stuff about development rather than hey, the game's out. LBX, Little Battler's Experience, is a lovely animated up little Gundam fighter is probably the best way to put it. It's like you control stuff like this. It's a lot more like more tactically, I guess would be the best way to say it. Because there's like a lot more positioning, sort of like the Gundam games. But then you just have straight up like super moves. Damn. I hate them. Damn it. There's a trapping. You have to jump over those. How has she caught up with me in damage? I just hinted, apparently. Damn. The timing on that is super hard. Yeah, baited. Yeah, LBX is something we'll do, but since Synaptic Drive is out, it may be something I consider. Synaptic Drive is, I mean, it's a new custom robo. Haven't had a custom robo in many, many years. So I would love to play it. Maybe something I consider. Maybe when the Twitch cash comes through. It was your first time using the Ray Mark III, and it was clear that you were well synced. I'm no amateur when it comes to battle, but I guess I just wasn't any match for you. It's true. Your powers are very strong, Eli. This is exactly as I thought. Please let us observe your battles every now and then. We need battle data from a highly skilled commander to make powerful robos.
Eli, I'll remember that name. You could become very useful someday.
We appreciate your efforts helping Neobrain, Eli. Keep up the good work and enjoy your $20. Thank you very much, Mr. Jacobs.
I thought my heart was going to explode. Mr. Jacobs and Dr. Mars in the same room? I can't believe I met 2 custom Robo stars in the same day. Quick, slap me, I must be dreaming. Oh, gladly. Gladly. Come here, Dennis. We also secured NeoBrain's newest Robo for our team. It's just too cool. Well, technically it belongs to Eli. That's true. Well, we better get going. So, it's kind of unclear how much time actually just passed. Because for us, it was like, what, 10 minutes? Got paid $20 for 10 hours? You could be useful, says the renowned world scientist who has an eye patch and a glove on one hand. And is also named after the god of war. Nothing sketchy remotely. Wait, just a minute, Eli. I need to have a word with you. Uh-oh. Should we go on ahead? Yeah, let's do that. We need to chat with Duncan about a lot of stuff. We'll wait for you at the clock tower. Ooh, you're giving away our position? Come on, girl. Eli, we'll see you then. It was good seeing you two. Please come by again. Am I in trouble? I think I'm in trouble. Now, Eli, let me tell you the key difference between Raymach 2 and Raymach 3. Raymach 2 is a good robo. Raymach 3 looks cool. You've outgrown the Raymach 2 and it can no longer withstand your high mental energy. However, Raymach 3 can. No matter how intense the battle, it will keep up with you. Got that, Eli? Take good care of the Raymach 3. You know, I keep talking about being able to buy other robos, but I think I'm remembering that from post-game. You might not be able to play as any other robo besides Raymach 3 for the entire game. I genuinely think that might be it. So we might be rocking the Ray series until the end. And then in post-game, we'll get to actually play other stuff. But I don't know. I said I would 100% clear it. So I will probably... Okay, I don't know if I'll 100% clear it because I've looked at what 100% clear means in this. I will see. I will do as much of it as I can without, you know, boring people. Obviously, I didn't get to fight base in Battle Network 6 I just wasn't ready for it. It says closed. Unfortunate. Yeah, I wasn't ready for the game to just end when it did. So, unfortunately, didn't do that stuff, but in the 100%, or in this 0 death run, we'll probably come back and fight base. Oh, she didn't tell me... Oh. Are we supposed to go to Clock Tower now? You know what? Let's talk to Mum. Oh, you're back. Dinner's not ready yet. Why don't you come back in a bit? Yeah, it's clearly because just like the universe is constantly expanding, my galaxy brain is just actually outpacing the size of the robot. And because I've had so many hydrates spam today, I'm out of water. So I'm gonna throw it to a quick break so I can go get water. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a minute. Okay, gamers, I have returned. Hope you guys have all taken the opportunity to stretch, etc. And we'll kick back into it right now. We're obviously standing right outside the clock tower, I think it's called. Alright, so let's switch scenes to prove it. The clock tower awaits us. Did we talk to Liv? Alright, we're talking to Duncan. So I might turn up my gain a little bit so I can talk a little bit quieter, because you can see the screen on screen, the time. It's getting a little bit later, so parents are in bed, even though, you know, we're not hitting those midnight hours just yet. But I'm still gonna just tone it down. So let me know if you need me to turn up my gain a little bit more, just so it's easier on. So you don't just go, so you just go around repeating this? Doesn't seem too hard. It may seem that way, but it's these repeated warnings that they're a key to a safer neighborhood. Shall we continue? So you basically are a door-to-door salesman. Excuse me, I'm patrolling with the police squad, checking to see if there are any problems. As you may know, there's been a recent increase in criminal activity in the area. When leaving your house, remember to take a security cellar with you. Just so you know, we may sell a wide variety of other security products. If you're interested in taking a look at our catalog, please let us know. I didn't know the sales was part of your job. Well, our budget has been a little tight lately. We have to do what we can. We're actually sponsored by this company. So, shout out to the sponsor of the police, ExpressVPN.